Hello? Oh my god. Tuesday game? Normal Tuesday. Okay, hi, mouse. There's a cat on the desk and she is happy that I am talking. Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday. We're back to our normally scheduled Tuesday game. As you can see, we'll move over to the Tuesday campaign. Oh my god, look, it's them. It's Lumora, it's Clover, it's Rivet, Rune, Frank. We don't have an Anicia today. Corgi could not make it, unfortunately. But I am very excited to properly be back here. It has been almost a month, maybe even close to a month and a half. So I am excited to finally get back into the swing of things. Just a few updates. I'm glad that the PC is still working. Hello, YouTube. Hello, Twitch. I really need to open up the YouTube chat at some point because I can never see YouTube chat if I'm being honest. Um, I'm really bad about that. But I would like to say I will be running, or I guess streaming, like an official birthday stream. For those who don't know, technically my birthday was like 2 days ago on Sunday. I just didn't stream on that day because I was busy, unfortunately, not even doing anything birthday related. I just had a lot of chores I had to take care of. So I'll probably do like a belated birthday stream sometime, maybe this week. Probably not tomorrow because we have another D&D game going on. Maybe sometime midday Thursday or Saturday, or Thursday or Friday. Big yawn, mouse. Oh my god, you're so cute. Hi, baby girl. But that is not the focus of today. Today we are going to be playing with the normal Tuesday game. I will quickly go ahead, introduce the characters for them. So the one that is not here, Anicia, is played by Cosplay Corgi. Anicia is an Eladrin druid. We have Mags, who is playing Lumora. She is our Furbolg cleric. We have Bilo or Sukia, who plays Clover. They are the local resident half dragon, half water nymph sorcerer paladin. Rune, who is played by Nevi. They are the resident arachnid. That is a fighter, rogue, sorcerer, multi-class mix. Oh my lord. Rivet, played by our good friend Ghost. He is the local kobold. That is a artificer fighter, I believe. And Frank, played by Cece Bob, who is our halfling monk. It is great. Last time we left off, the party had just made it to the orc camp. They are here to get a bounty. They are wanted dead or alive for the orc chief. The orc chief doesn't look like your typical orc. No one's really sure what exactly he is, but they have made it to the camp proper. However, it doesn't seem like these orcs are all too keen on exactly taking the folks over to the chief. So we left off not with initiative officially rolled just yet, but kind of kicking into it, getting ready to kind of getting ready for combat. So, with that being said, let me take a swig of my soda. Cheers. We did have a quick session 0, so for anyone who redeems a inspiration to give to a character, you will of course give them inspiration. However, in return, the player for that character will give you a small fun fact about the character. Nothing serious, nothing like backstory telling, unless it's a very minor detail, such as, oh, they had a friend that happened to be a tiny lizard folk that was really into fire, and that might have helped influence why this character knows these fire spells, or something like that. Nothing too crazy, nothing serious, but just a way to help give back to the community who wants to see them do better. After all, who doesn't love learning small, fun facts about their favorite characters, right? I know I do. So, I'm going to go ahead, hit him with that 3, 2, 1. I am feeling a little hungry. I cannot wait to eat dinner after this, but we will wait and see. So, 3, 2, 1.
Wow.
Yes.
I already did the countdown for you. It's fine.
Nope, I
She
didn't hear it.
did. She stole your thunder.
Well, too bad me or the chat couldn't hear it, so it doesn't matter.
I wish the chat would have been able to hear it so that we wouldn't all be so scared right now of Samata.
Of
Yeah.
Smata.
Yeah.
Listen.
He's hacked Cece's computer and is listening in on our conversations.
I think so.
Why do you say that?
Because we were all talking about like paladins and fighters and biting and stuff because like all of us used to like bite people and stuff, and Samata posted a goddamn meme saying that they're here to talk about conflict resolutions. Like, how do you do it without biting?
It was,
And we're like,
literally
Samata!
as
It might
Max
be
was saying,
but-
like, oh yeah, I used to bite people as a child, and Ghost was like, yeah, I do that too, and like,
No, that was Bilo who bit people as a child.
No, I bit people too.
Oh, you did too?
Yeah,
like,
I got a reputation.
Oh,
I said I
I-
had a reputation with my aunts.
I wasn't gonna leave you out, Bilo, don't worry.
I was gonna cry. I was like, no. I didn't hear Max say that, mostly because I was writing fiction.
Stop writing porn, Bila.
It's not porn. ChatGPT does not want porn. I can't express this
Listen,
enough.
you've admitted.
It's just really
You've admitted-
spicy romance. It's like PG-13.
You've admitted-
It's like a
admitted to
it's a
skirting the
Disney movie
line,
with
and I
George
know-
Clooney in it.
It's that chili powder, cotton candy.
Well,
Like
hello.
literally, the most intense thing they do is smooch. That's it. And even then, ChatGPT is like, "What are you doing?" So I'm like, "It's just kissing, brother." Come
By the
on.
way, hi everyone.
Hello.
Hi chat.
Penis.
Oh, God, you were so
Dinah.
belated on that.
I had to wait for them to finish the conversation first.
No, you always
Don't
declare
worry,
penis.
they were like Nevi. We almost had a session without someone saying penis in the beginning during WTS because Matt wasn't there.
Oh my god, it's a crime.
Stop biting plastic, Anne. Stop it.
No.
Toto just flicked his tail at me. Like, how dare you stop me from biting your plastic?
Hello, chat. How are you today? Welcome back to Tuesday's regular game.
I know. I introduced everyone. I kind of caught them up to speed. Does anyone need a quick update on kind of where we left off?
Yes.
Like at the very end.
I can see where we left off on the map.
Well, you can see it, but I'm still going to say it anyway.
I require
That's too
a
damn
recap.
bad.
When we left off last session, you guys had made it into the orc camp itself. We had 3 bumbling buffoons loudly making their way through the forest, making all the distraction. Meanwhile, Rune and Jerry went ahead. They snuck off first and foremost to go do some recon. They are hiding amongst the trees within the camp. No one has seen them just yet from what they know. So they're just kind of watching everything else happen. Frank, Clover, and Anicia rolled relatively low on their stealth checks, and they made it over the walls. And now they're just kind of here in the small little opening where a bunch of tree stumps are. So it looks like this is a recently cleared out part of the forest that they have surrounding them. Rivet and Lumora, on the other hand, went around to the front gate where they see, a couple of orcs pulling carts and one relatively bigger, more important looking orc member with a giant boar behind him, greeting them, in a sense. When we left off, there was a conversation between the two of them and the orc is relatively hostile and does not seem too keen on taking you all to the Orc Chieftain.
I think there was one other thing, too.
What was the other thing?
If my mind serves me correctly, if I saw him starting to take hostility towards us, I was going to pop him in the head.
This is true. Yes, I do remember you mentioning that you had Rivet basically readying an action to pop a bullet, just in case.
And on that note, merciful DM, I can't function Rivet's wonderful little token.
Can you not move your toe? Oh,
I cannot move my token, and I've been trying to angle him this entire
Can
time.
anyone else move their token?
I can move mine.
You
Yep,
move
I can move
yours?
mine.
I'm on my phone, so I don't know.
I'll check for your. Let me just check your permissions just to see for you. No, you can. Okay. And Max, can you move Lumora?
Yeah.
Okay. Weird that
Oh, there
yours.
goes
Yeah,
Lamora.
Lumora
Get-
just Superman
Hey,
across the
hello.
camp. Dr. Collagen just yoited her. It's fine. Okay, well. For purposes
Lamora,
of
just my
combat, I'm going to message Corgi to see if what she wants me to do with Anicia, because she didn't actually tell me. If she wants me to control Anicia or have Anicia just cowardly hide away.
Rivet just readies to pop this guy to hit. Lamora just like peace, nobody's out.
Hey, Frank, I think that we could find Frank just over there in the corner. Anicia, I think we're doing a good job. I don't think anyone saw. Where did Anicia go?
Nobody saw her. See, she's doing great.
Frank was too loud on his nat 1 stealth
I
roll.
still can't get over
Okay.
that.
Double nat 1s.
Double nat ones was honestly insane. I have sent a message to Corgi about what she would want me to do with Anicia. So I think initially it's going to start off up in the tree with Rune and Jerry. Jerry and Rune are both kind of keeping eyes on everything that's happening. I believe, Rune, you were focused somewhat more over towards the three that just made it over the wall, right?
I believe so.
I don't know. I'm only assuming this because your character's like closer to them and Jerry's more closer to the others.
I believe. Wasn't I able to distract them at some point?
You distracted a couple of the orcs that were over here by throwing a stone like further into this bush to get them away from like you guys.
Right, and then the three idiots showed up.
Yeah, just coincidentally over where these orcs that you sent them distracting to are, and unfortunately, uh, again, they did not get the best stealth rolls. They weren't exactly quiet coming in.
Okay. I now have a back because I need to help these dingus. Okay. This is
Is me and Lamora aware of how many members are people are in the caravan at the moment?
That's in front of you.
Oh, just in general. Like I know we see Big Chungus and his boar here.
You guys
Do
would
we
have
see
also
these
seen
guys
like
back here?
you would have seen these two over with the wagon as well.
Okay.
Because these two were with the wagon and they made their way over to you guys. At least that's what I remember. I remember having these two with those two, but if that's not exactly how it went, oh well. You either way,
But
you
we
guys can
don't
see those two.
we don't know if there's anyone over here
I'm sorry,
or
could
here.
you? No. Though there's like big wooden walls kind of surrounding the main fence area, like the main camp area. You guys are kind of like on the outskirts of like where the entrance to the main inner camp would be.
Telling you I have an appointment.
This dude is our chieftain boy, or is he just like playing guard duty?
I think like second in command kind of duty. Like he doesn't look as typical, like a typical foot soldier like the other two pulling the wagon are. He does seem to be a bit higher up, but he
he's
doesn't
back.
match the wanted poster you have.
Okay, so he's the guy that we beat the hell up in Jack is Right types of second in command.
Probably.
Yeah.
Jerry will look over to Rune as you are now focused on the new folks who decided to join in and kind of ruin what you had going without intentionally knowing what was happening. He looks like he's waiting for some form of command from you.
Rune is going to look between both groups and sigh. Kind of just talk to herself and just go like, why did I team up with these idiots again? Okay. You keep an eye on Lamora and Rivet. If it looks like they're about to be murdered, help out, obviously. Try not to kill anybody because Lamora asked us not to. And I will do the same with those three.
Jerry will go ahead, give you a nod. He does like the zipper motion over his mouth to show that he's not gonna, or at least he's gonna try to not make any noise at all. And he will turn and begin kind of like using the branches of the tree to balance his way over to like these more smaller, bushier trees to try and like get down and start getting a bit closer to them.
Rune shall do the same, but going in direct
All right, I will
with
have.
her shadow spell activated.
It's already nighttime as well.
Yep, got that plus Numbra, because there's nothing wrong with a little extra.
All right, in that case, I will have both of them be rolling stealth with you at advantage, considering how much darkness you are in. You're essentially hiding.
Oh, I needed that advantage. I rolled a 1.
All right.
Oh,
Second,
thank God I for advantage.
and then for his
Okay.
stealth,
21 for stealth.
respectable. He got a 14 for a total of 25 on his. So, you two do pretty good. You basically split at the same moment. You kind of use the wooden spiked fence that kind of squares off this whole sectioned area to support your spider legs, using them to kind of wall climb almost, keeping your body and your main big spider butt hidden amongst the bushes, getting closer to the orcs that you led away from the fallen tree that they were resting at originally. Jerry, on the other hand, doesn't really do all that. Instead, he just kind of keeps himself. He's smaller than you, respectfully, and just kind of hides himself, lowers himself down to more of like almost a crawling position, as much of a crawl as you can do amongst branches and trees and whatnot, and just slowly makes his way a bit closer, not exactly coming out of the open, but within line of sight of at least these back orcs. He I'm sure he believes that Riva and Lumor can handle themselves with one guy and a boar.
How close am I able to get to this group? Like, would I be able to get into this tree that they're in, or the bushes behind it?
What's your speed?
30.
At first, you'd only really be able to like jump over to here, and then because that tree is about like 70-75 away, so it would probably take a few, like if this was a combat scenario, it would take you about 3 rounds to get up over to them unless you dashed. If you dashed, you could almost get there. I think you just get about to be right here.
I can.
All right, so we will quickly cut over to the three. What are you three doing after having landed in this clearing? You can immediately hear what sound like footsteps of folks beginning to approach your area. I believe you, Clover. No, you don't. You have dark vision, right, Clover?
Oh my god. Hang on. I think so. I think I have like 60 feet dark vision.
If you want, I can check for you to confirm.
Yeah, 60 feet dark vision.
Okay, so you would be able to, from where you're at, yeah, you can see them. You would be able to see what seems like the outline of three orcs kind of stumbling their way. They seem a bit on the tired side, not fully, like front and center, all senses on go or anything, but they do have their weapons out, just in case. Do
And I
you
hear the footsteps.
do you have dark vision or no?
Sorry, I said, do I hear the footsteps?
What is your passive perception?
What is your PB?
Huh?
12.
12? I would say no, but as they get a bit closer, you'd begin to hear, like sticks and whatnot begin to crunch underneath their footsteps. So you wouldn't notice them automatically like Clover does, but as they get closer, it would be easier for you to pick up on the fact that people are coming, just maybe not exactly where they are.
I think going on my nat 1 stealth roll, I would just turn to Clover and be like, well, now what?
Fucking wow.
Hey, Bucky, how what do you think we do now?
Clover looks at him and goes, well, first we be quiet.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, we're in a stealth mission.
Quiet.
Right. Shh.
Alright, what are we doing?
Well, there's three, I'm thinking there's three of those creatures on their way over to us. I'm thinking maybe we try and pull out of the way, and maybe get up towards those trees and points up like towards this area.
Okay, so directly like north of you guys.
Where are these
Yeah.
creatures? I mean,
You-
where are these creatures?
Points this way.
Where? I mean, where?
Sorry.
I don't see. Oh, I don't see them.
Well, I mean, well, all of these trees have been cut down. We don't have much cover if you want to try and run up there.
I mean, do you have a better idea?
I mean, hold on, let me check
If I pick up Frank, I just use my movements to bring Frank with.
I think I have a fair amount of charisma. I think maybe we could just approach them.
Let's not do that. I don't think that's a good plan. We're not supposed to be here, Frank.
Well, if we're not supposed to be here, should we just leave?
Well, we can't leave Lamora and Rivet doing whatever they want. We gotta try and make our way over to them, but stealthily.
Where are
Quietly.
they?
I don't know.
That's right. Y'all didn't see them sneak off.
they just kind of went on their merry way, and the other two were like, "All right, let's go
Not
this
even-
way."
I think we crit stealth.
What if see these bushes? Why don't we just go hide in those? Those are really nearby, and then we can
Also,
suss
really close to the other side. Like, really close.
I don't see anything.
I can see in the dark, Frank.
Okay, yeah, I'll just follow you.
This plays in so well to the low stealth rolls. It's so
like the entire time, like these guys are just like slowly moving closer. Like, what the fuck is going on over here?
Mello, could you move my token? Like, the map is, my token is so fucking small for me. I can't reach it.
Are you sure you're not poking on Twitch again?
No, I'm on my phone.
Like you're wanting to go over to like this bush right here. What's your
Yeah,
natural? Okay, so you're gonna want to
my
pick
big
up
naturals.
Frank.
It's kind of like throw Frank under his arm and like reach.
Okay.
Frank has a speed
Thinking
of
like
40. So
right here.
I think Frank is gonna hide right there.
Yeah, it just
Go.
sets him down, by the bush and
All right, I need a. So I'll say I need a stealth roll from both of you.
Oh, sure.
Maybe a deck save for Frank.
With Clover's like high strength, I'm not worried about him being unable to pick up Frank. I'm worried about how well you two are able to like get over there without making much noise, especially with Frank being carried.
I rolled it.
That is a 23. I have been
Oh,
redeemed.
And that is
I
a 10
rolled.
from
I was
Clover.
almost. That was almost a nat 20. It was. It was
Oh wait,
there, and
aren't
then
you?
it went.
You have plate armor on?
I think we're in chainmail.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah, I'm wearing. I'm wearing chainmail.
So I
Okay.
feel like Frank would just go ahead and scurry up here.
I think it'd be a case of like you two begin to make your way up, and like
Okay.
so like you're keeping up with him. Clover starts like tripping over some of the branches in his hurriedness to try and get you the fuck out of here. And like you just loosen yourself from his grip and just fucking book it up to the branches of like nope, nope, nope,
Clover,
nope, 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 nope.
Clover, you said that we were supposed to be quiet. Run.
Off it. I, all of my own chainmail.
Ah.
Literally, like at this point, like crawling on the ground, trying to make a little noise.
They just pick up two the broccoli branches and just are already crawling to the
Brune, I would like to mention you are seeing all of this. You are watching all of this go down.
Just shaking her head like, oh my god, it's idiots.
Is there any way I could like get here, pick up a stick, and just like throw it in this direction?
I'm gonna say hold off on that. You will be able to do
Okay.
that, but not right now.
Okay.
Uh,
So moving is the only thing we can do right now.
yeah, right now movement. I was basically gonna be like, all right, you can either like choose one action you can do, or use your movement to move out,
Okay.
somewhere. Because now we're
Who
gonna
who is
go. Huh?
Who's Buckfuck McGee down here?
Where?
What?
There's a token down here I did not
That's
realize was
Jerry.
down here. Who? That's Jerry? Okay.
We don't have an official Jerry token yet, so I'm just using whatever token this is.
I thought this was someone else we passed by, and if it was, I was like, hey, can we backtrack a little bit so I can knock this guy out?
Well, so you guys didn't come through this way. Remember, the entrance in
Okay.
here is literally where you're standing. Like you're still in
So-
kind of the
Okay.
entrance area.
Is Clover supposed to be in this bush?
With the 10 in stealth, I'm not sure if he would have fully made it, but like he was halfway getting there.
His tail sticking out.
His tail's-
It looks like an oversized, deformed blueberry. It's fine.
Yes, I remember when blueberries had giant fucking pointy end tails.
Listen, it's a beet blueberry.
It's a stick. It's just a big blue stick. It's
It's a
fine.
big blue radish. Cutting over
Anyway.
to you two, Lumora and Rivet. I almost called you Anicia for some reason. I would say you can definitely see some hostility in the orc, Rivet. I know you said you were readying an action, just in case. Do you wish to take that action now?
Yes.
And are you just wanting to shoot him in the head? Or are you wanting to go for a body shot?
I am attempting to knock him the fuck unconscious.
All right. Since you are readying an action, I think I just got a message from Corky. Nope.
How loud is a gunshot?
Yes.
Very
Yes,
loud.
I got a
You
silencer.
can
it's
usually
fine.
hear it within like I believe 30 miles.
I have a silencer. It's fine. I'm using black powder, not gunpowder. Which message you get from Corgi? We're waiting for that.
I didn't get one now.
Okay. Fuck. If I took, so I have a question, right?
Mm.
There's this little function for a gunslinger,
Okay.
where if you take down an enemy, get one of your little grit points back. Are we going to count that if I knock him out, or is this kill only?
I'll say for the purposes of it, I'll consider knocking out because you're basically just knocking them unconscious for it.
Yes, sir. Because this is going to change how many grit points I put into it. So it is if I knock him out, I'll get one back?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to pour 3 grit points into a violent shot.
Okay.
That'll bump the DC up 3 times 2.
Okay.
2 times 3, I mean. Pepper box, don't fail me now! Oh, sweetness.
Ooh, 19
7
plus
hit.
8 for a 27. Yeah, that would hit. Roll damage.
So here's the initial damage. Is a
A 9.
9.
9.
9. Now I need 3 more d10s.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Ah! Of course.
9.
9.
18 total?
A 1, a 6, and a 2.
That is good enough. How exactly are you trying to knock him out?
Does he actually go knocked out?
Yeah. You got. I'm
Full on-
simply taking
full
into
on-
effect how much HP they have and how much you would have dealt to knock them out. So yes.
Full on David and Goliath, but with a glicky. He whips it out, points it at his head, and pulls the trigger.
Okay. So you.
The more I'm
headshot
not realizing this is a fucking rubber bullet, just looks so immediately mortified.
It's rubber.
I will put the. That's not what I wanted it to be. I'm going to put the skull and crossbones. He's not dead, but he is knocked out.
I have 2 attacks.
Okay.
The boar still standing?
Oh, absolutely. The boar's still standing, and this thing was getting ready to charge in case anything happened. And it seeing you take this gun, basically one tap the orc in front of it, knocking him like stone cold out as it falls to the ground with a big dent in its head. Not like deep dent, but like big bruised dent where you shot it. The orc looks like he's like just about ready to just charge you. Like he's getting ready, he's revving up his hooves and everything. Lumora, is there anything you are wanting to do during this?
Is he going to be able to get another shot in?
I will say if there's something you want to do before he does his other shot, yes. And if you want the other shot to go through, then we can wait until after it does.
Okay. As you know, I take over I steadying myself on the whole shocked thing. As the boar looks like he's ready to he's readying up to attack, and Rivet is getting his next shot ready. I'm going to use Channel Divinity.
Okay.
And she's going to essentially point towards the creature. Her eyes are going to flare up a little bit, and she's going to curse it.
Okay.
Next attack, deals vulnerable damage. It's vulnerable to the next attack that hits it.
All right. Let me open up that's not the right creature. There it is. Okay. So, and you're going to allow the attack to go through. So Ghost is good to make his next attack roll.
Yep, it's just now if you hit it, Ghost, it does double damage.
And that's for all damage, correct? Or it's just like the first initial damage dealt?
Says the creature has vulnerability to all that the attack's damage, and then the curse ends. So all
Okay.
of the damage that the attack goes through is doubled.
All right, so any extra damage coming from grip points will also be doubled. All right, go ahead, Ghost.
Yep.
I'm going to bump, because I will only have 2 more after this, 1 more grit point into this next shot.
Okay. And do you get it back repeatedly, or is that like a once per rest sort of deal?
It's so long as it goes down, I can get a grit point back, but only 1 per down.
Okay, so go ahead, roll to hit.
15.
15 hits. Go ahead, roll damage.
It's double damage, right?
Yep, so that is 12. And then for the extra that you were wanting to pump in?
And it's 1 more D10. Let's see what it do.
2. So 16 total?
16 total.
All right, you pop the bullet. Are you aiming for like the head, the body, like kind of same deal as the orc, or?
Same deal, David and Goliath. To please Lamora, I'm trying not to kill them.
So you go ahead, you pop the bullet. This one doesn't take the boar down like immediately like it did with the orc, but it does seem to like kind of, I wouldn't say stun it in the terms of like,
Sure.
oh, it's stun condition, but it does like, it stops it in its tracks for a brief second, kind of shakes its head like, what, whoa, ugh. Obviously the orc doesn't, or the boar doesn't make those sounds, but kind of the same deal as like what it does.
But does it deter it?
I don't think it really deters it, but it does kind of confuse it for a moment. So like it's not gonna charge immediately right now. With that, I am going to ask everyone to roll initiative.
I mean, if I have to.
If you have to.
God damn it, no! No!
You can drop initiative. You know that, right?
Would you like to ask for disadvantage on initiative roll?
What did you get?
She got an at 20 on initiative.
So
Well, I just rolled the dirty 20, so where was that when I was stealthing?
It's fine. I'm just gonna cry a little.
I feel like you get a high enough roll, and the rest of your party is wherever you can pick where you go.
19 from CC. Also, it's not even a dirty 20. Oh, wait, no. You got a dirty 20, you said, Clover?
It's a dirty 21.
Dirty 21.
19 plus 2.
Let me grab my initiative notebook.
Did you say victim book?
No, initiative book.
Oh.
The victim book.
The victim book. All right, casualty time. It's just like I've put a lot of like whenever I track initiative for you guys into this one book, so I find a blank page. All right, here we go. So, Rivet, do you have yours ready?
I rolled already.
And what did you get?
I don't remember.
Can you look?
I guess. Let's have a look who this. Hold on.
Rivet got a 16.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And Rivet 16. Let me roll Jerry. I almost forgot that he existed. Initiative gets a +5 to it. He got a nat 1, so he gets a 6.
Who wants to trade? I'm joking.
I'll trade.
And then I'll roll for those 3 orcs down there and the 2 up there in the boar as well. So I'm going to need, what is that, 6 d20 rolls? Ooh, man, that one's twirling. Goddamn. No. I wanted to keep track of that roll. Please. Thank you. So going in order from the 3 down there, the 2 up there, and the last one being the boar. Damn, what is with all these high-ass fucking initiative rolls? What the hell? Like, other than Jerry and one of these orcs, everyone got above, like, a 16.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell? I'm using digital dice, too. It's crazy. Okay, so I know we have
I'm hungry.
We
I
have
started
a...
petting Dora, so expect my rolls to go down from here.
Good job. I'm proud of you for that.
I can't help it. She sits in front of me, and I gotta pet her.
Between Mags and Bilo, what is your character's dexterity?
Hang on.
Love you.
13.
13?
Mine is loading. Oh my god, loading. 15.
Okay. So, order, let me keep track of this. So it'll go Rune, Clover, Gamora.
I gave in. I am now holding the unlucky cat.
Good job.
No.
You
As they
curse me with your cuteness.
Orc number 4.
You cannot.
Next would be Rank
Hungry.
or
What do we want to eat?
2 or
I
1.
could go pick up all the food.
So
Maybe chicken nuggets from Taco Bell?
damn, I can't believe this orc died.
I know, it's crazy. Damn, that's really shitty. I think the person who has the highest dexterity out of all of you guys is going dead last.
You're not so tough now, are you? Anyway, I'll get back here.
Orc
I
5.
think he means me.
No, I mean Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. Okay.
Jerry has a full 20
Oh,
in
he's-
his dex.
Whoa,
damn.
go Jerry.
He rolled a natural 1 for his initiative roll.
Oh,
So even with his
God.
+5, he only gets a 6. and
Listen, it's fine. The 2 gunshots just threw him off. Like, what the fuck was that?
I know, like, what the hell, dude? What about stealth? Did you not understand? All right, well, top of the round, top of the morning to you all. Rune, it is your turn to go first.
I get to go first?
You do get to go first.
Alright, what are these 3 doing?
They
These
all
3 orcs.
3 have their great axes. They can see Clover, and they are making their way over to him.
Okay, I want to get into this tree.
You want? Okay, that would be 15 feet of your movement.
Into the tree I go. Cat, you're not gonna curse my cat dice, right? Right? You wouldn't do that to me? They're kitty themed.
They're gonna curse them specifically because they're kitty themed.
Hey, look, it's so cute. It's all purple and it's got cats on it, right? You love that. Okay. I want to. Hold on. What's this do?
What you do?
Ooh. This could be fun.
I'm not
Okay.
going to read out
So
the full order, but I will say, whose turn it is as it goes down because there's a lot of individuals that are rolling out, going.
I want to use Shadow Trap spell,
Okay.
and I want to use it on this guy in the back.
All right, Mr. 3, what does it do?
You pin the target's shadow to its current location, causing the target to make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, it becomes entangled and prevents it from moving farther than 5 feet from its original position, as if the shadow were anchored to the terrain.
All right, I will roll
Each
him
round
a
on its
wisdom
turn, it
save.
can attempt a new saving throw
Um,
and end the effect as a full round action.
that is a total of a 9 on his wisdom save.
He fails!
All right. I will simply say this little flame icon shows that he is trapped down.
Oh, wait. If I do this, will it pop up in the thing? Yes, it did!
All right, so he can't move more than 5 feet away from where he is.
Yep.
And he can attempt it at the start of his turn, or oh no, using his action he has to. Okay. And it ends if the creature is in an area with no illumination. I mean, you guys are like out. It is dark and everything. You have the Numbra spell, but I don't think it would be no illumination because it's still night sky. There's still some natural light going on.
Oh, I didn't even see that bit at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, cat, I'm trying to speak. Please do not shove your face in my mouth.
And it doesn't work on a creature that doesn't throw down a shadow. These guys obviously have shadows. They're nothing special. They're just work.
So, did the spell take effect or not?
The spell does take effect, yes.
Okay.
I'm saying,
Nice.
like, because you guys are out in the open, I'm going to rule that technically, it's not like magical darkness. Magical darkness, it would have no effect in, but because it's simply, like, more like dim light right now, there's still illumination. Plus, they have dark vision, so it's not the worst thing for them. So, all right, you've trapped him down using your action. What would you like to do next?
Are there any interesting bonus actions I can do? Mm, that I will stay hidden here, or like I want to get like above him so that when I get the chance to, I'm gonna pounce on him. She's lying in wait atop of the tree, ready to just strike.
All right, roll me another stealth check since you're so close to them, but with advantage because you still have a number on.
We're just gonna yoink him up into the tree, and
17.
they're
I
just
rolled a
not
7
the other
twice.
guy.
Dora, why do you do this to me?
All
You're
right, I
lucky I
will
have a
say
plus
you're
10 to
able
stealth.
to because of the fact that they are distracted. It works enough that you're positioned up in the tree, ready to yoink him up whenever it seems fit. Is that everything in your turn?
Yippers.
Just so a reminder, just because I don't want this to come up, I don't think you would get opportunity attacks on this one over here. Just because you are higher elevation, but he is technically adjacent to you. I just wanted to clarify that. So if it came up, it's already preset what would happen.
No, yeah, that's fair.
But I will say maybe because you're positioning yourself over the one you just trapped down, you would get opportunity attacks against him.
Mhm.
Granted, he can't really move all that far, but he can technically still like go up here technically. Like he can go up here or like right here or right here or right here, here, Like
Can I say I'm getting like thread ready in my hands?
if you want to, because I
Well,
don't think you
while
have
I'm
action economy using your thread, right?
To my spider butt trait. I do, but it says no action. What?
Okay.
Okay, let me skim through this real quick.
While you do that, we will go on to Clover's turn.
Why can't I do that? Won't kill them.
You can say
Nothing,
fireballs them
nothing.
gently.
Fireballs them gently.
Fireballs them with
I don't
passion.
actually have fireball.
I would hope
It's
not.
called slow cooking for a reason.
I have shatter.
I can shatter.
How high up is Nebby? How high up is Nebby from the
I would
ground?
estimate roughly a good 15 feet.
Perfect. So I
Just
won't
shatter
hit
their
her with shatter. Shatter's only 10 feet up.
Okay.
It's a 10 foot. It's like a 10 foot sphere.
Okay. So yeah, you won't hit Nevi.
I would better with it.
Oh, I need to roll for Anicia because Corgi told me to just go ahead and use her.
Clover just cast Strip, the shatter version.
Okay. Let me open up Anicia's character sheet. Okay.
I mean, I don't know. Oh, yeah. Okay. And the problem is we're trying to be stealthy, and all of my spells make really loud noises.
I mean, Rivet's already fired shots. I think stealth is off
Okay.
the table.
In fairness, the
The
ones
la-
he's doing is like way on the other side of camp, and he's using rubber bullets, but still. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
still heard the shots, and he is right next to a camp full of who knows how many orcs.
Alright, I need the three below rune to make a DC 14 con save.
All right. In order, 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Con save, you said?
Yeah, con save.
To be fair, I also don't have anything that's quiet either.
In succession, the two that are not pinned down fail, and the one that is pinned down succeeds.
Okay, so he'll take half damage.
All right. How much are they taking?
He'll cast at third level. Hmm. Let me get my damage. So two take 19 damage and one takes what would be half of 19?
Uh, about
8?
8.5. Yeah, so we'll
It's
round
like
down to 8.
yeah, like yeah, 8.
All right.
Mm.
And it's 19 for the other two?
And it's 19 for the other two.
If you're rounding down, wouldn't it be 9? Because 9 plus 9 is 18.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I thought of 8.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
I
Yeah,
get them
yeah, yeah.
mixed up. So, yeah,
So
9. So you will take out the first two.
oops,
Like
my bad.
Phil?
I shouldn't laugh about that.
Will, are you trying? You're casting Shatter, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
What does Shatter say? Like, if you could post the spell. Oh, well, do you have? I don't think you're. Are you able to post a spell?
Um, a loud noise erupts from a point of your choice within range, which is 160 feet. So each creature within a 10-foot radius sphere centered there makes a Constitution saving throw, taking 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful. The construct has disadvantage on the save.
Okay, so it doesn't specifically. Okay, so you do take out the first two.
Did you say it was 10-foot radius?
Yeah,
So it would hit Rune.
no, she's 15 feet up.
Yeah, she's 15 up in the tree.
But it's a radius of 10, which means the height is 20.
Is it? I thought it was a height
Does
of
the
10.
spell have like up where it says range? Does it have like a little sphere or a cylinder or whatever?
Yeah,
What is it?
it's 10 feet.
Okay, but what shape does it have if it has one?
Is a sphere, yeah.
Oh, then the sphere won't hit her. If it's all collected in a spherical space.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a bubble and not like an encompassing air. It's just a bubble of power that's 10 feet high, 10 feet around.
It does say 10-foot radius, though.
Yeah, because 10 foot from. To be fair, it gets weird. It's like, oh, 10-foot radius, which would mean a 20-foot diameter. But if I look at, hold on, I can determine this by simply opening.
It's 10 feet from the point, which is why it says radius.
Yeah, so
So
I guess
from the center, it's 10 feet out, which means it's not the 20-foot diameter.
Well, I think what CC is like trying to say is like, on the point, 10 feet in either direction. So from both directions, it's 20 feet across.
Yeah.
Is what CC is saying.
Yeah, it says the sphere means the height of the spell radius is only so high. So 10-foot ground radius as well as a 10-foot height cap.
Oh, because you put it on the ground. Okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, I put it over.
I was gonna say it might also help just to like we can simply say you position it a bit behind them so it encompasses them but doesn't hit Rune whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Clover's being smarter about spell placement.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's character growth, everybody.
Fucking character growth.
Character growth. Anyway, yeah, you completely knock out these two because I'm taking it you're not trying to kill them, right?
Can spells be non-lethal?
I don't know.
I don't think spells can be non-lethal. Well,
Can spells be non-lethal? Oh, me when I fucking
You know what?
punch
The
my
magic
mic.
was changed slightly due to the intent of your attack.
Apparently raw rules is written you can only do intentional non-lethal with melee attacks.
yeah.
Well,
If the spell involves a melee attack, yes. If it doesn't, no.
I tried.
Hey, my gun is a melee attack. It's fine.
I mean, it is technically a melee. I mean, it's a range, but you're using rubber bullets. It's you kill the two orcs. You kill these first two orcs. So what happens is you kill the first two orcs, and because the second one takes half damage, he just gets this loud, piercing shriek in his ears. And Rune, you can just watch him begin to like clutch at his ears, like almost dropping his great axe as a reaction, but he doesn't fully drop it, but it does kind of loosen in his hands as he like goes to cover his ears as this loud ringing pain just begins to take over his entire head.
I cast fucking tinnitus.
Like the guys, they're getting ready for combat. Two of them just falls over, and the other one gets a splitting headache.
Like the two fall over, you can see blood trickling out of their ears and their nose. You did the Yu-Gi-Oh! Mind break to the Shadow Realm with you.
Meanwhile, last guy doesn't even realize he can't move.
Yeah, the last one doesn't even realize he can't move. He's just holding his head like, God, what the fuck just happened?
Oh my god! My tinnitus!
All right.
So then I am also, because in the interest of not murdering any more people, can you draw a line for me that's 30 feet in front of my character, like this way?
Yep.
Okay.
You're
So
able
I'm
to
gonna
get just about diagonal to the very first work, like right above the stump.
here. Move me where you need to. Like it is very tricky to try and move. I don't know if I'm exactly where I need to be.
Yeah, no, you're fair. You're fine.
Okay. So and then the first orc, right?
Yeah, these two are down. The
Okay.
ones that you're like basically in front of. It's just the one in the back that
Okay.
succeeded.
Oh,
Oh my god, did you see what he did, Charlie?
What?
what?
God, did you see what he did to Steve and Charlie?
Oh God, they're dead. Oh no. Just want this fucking cracker.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself at first level. So for the next 10 minutes with concentration, I have a +2 bonus to my AC.
All right. I believe that puts you at a dirty 20 for an AC, correct?
I believe so, yes.
I'm going just based off the stats that I have because I forgot I have your 6 main stats, your HP and your AC on the overlay for the stream because I updated them.
Yeah,
So it
I have
should.
yeah, it's 20 because I have an 18 in a class.
Okay, so that is your action, your bonus action. I know, don't you
And
have.
move it. So I am good.
All
That's
right,
my turn.
Lumora, it is your go.
Uh-huh. Uh
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
so the pig looks like it's fixing to charge us, correct?
Yeah, it got stunned for a brief moment, but it looks like it's kind of like wearing off that initial like shock from the bullet. You don't see like any
Um
blood. Like there might be a little blood trickling out, but it's not like, oh, its head just got almost exploded and now there's like a deep hole where blood's gushing out of. Like it might be a small trickle from like breaking of the skin, but that's about it.
all right, all right. Looking up at the bull that seems to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna charge your asses. Um I'm going to hit it with guiding bolt, which is an attack roll, so I can hold back on the pain of the to the bull.
Yep, go ahead, roll to hit.
24,
24 hits, roll damage.
15.
15's enough to take it out. Ghost got it about halfway with his initial shot.
We're just, strikes it a little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a
Moore's gonna
little
look
bit.
at Rivet and go, I feel as if we made a mistake.
But do you think so? What was your first move?
When you pulled out your gun.
It's a mistake from you, bitch.
We have to stuff the body somewhere, and then we're just gonna kind of start gonna use her movement to come over here and start dragging this guy like over here.
Okay, can you make me just like a
So
general?
5,
Oh wait,
10.
you have a natural, like the natural strength that doubles your carrying capacity, right?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to move him.
Yes, they do.
Okay, I'm just gonna move him over here. I'm gonna start stuffing them into a bush. It's fine.
I would like to mention, Lumora, you do. Well, that's not what I want to do. You do know that there are 2 orcs ahead that were originally pulling the wagon before you guys came in. Like you can still
Yeah, that's
see them
fine.
over there.
That's fine. I don't think I have anything bonus action wise that can be used at this current moment. So,
I would like to remind, because I know this was stated for some, but I don't know if everyone was here, that I am allowing leveled spells to be used multiple times in a turn as long as you can fit their conditions. So if you have like a leveled spell that is a bonus action, you can use it.
If you have quicken spell,
Courtney.
do I have Quicken Spell as a cleric?
Yeah.
No.
No, that's a sorcerer thing.
No.
Aw.
No. It's for queens. Don't make me laugh, Neffy, goddammit.
These are literally in dim light. I think that's it for now. Lamora's just gonna kind of like look towards Rivet and just like, so we're gonna walk over there and tell them that he's taking a smoke break, right?
There's
Or
another
she's
round.
just looking at Rivet like, I don't know what to do now. That's her turn. She's hiding a body.
All right, so it is now this orc's turn. So I don't think he would have seen exactly everything that happened. He would have heard the two bullets go off. He would have seen the boar kind of like fall down, because obviously it's not standing now. It's not dead, but it has fallen over unconscious. And I don't think he would have seen exactly like what Lumora had done, but he does see Lumora dragging the body and putting it over there. And knowing that they are under attack, he is simply going to dash for his action and get to like right there and just kind of start booking it. And no, that doesn't work unless it's towards a hostile creature. So that is his turn. Frank, it is your go.
Would I have heard like the shatter spell and bodies hitting the ground?
Yeah, you would at least for the ones over here. I don't think you would have heard anything going on over where other than the two initial gunshots from Rivet.
I think Frank is gonna like call it like, Clover, you good?
I'm okay.
You're calling it out, okay?
Yeah, because
No longer stealth.
yeah, and I think Frank is. So did not hear the gunshots.
You heard the gunshots. You wouldn't have heard like the guiding bolt or anything like that.
Okay.
And because you don't have
I
dark vision
think
or anything, you wouldn't see
no.
like the guy way up ahead running. So
So honestly, my initial plan was to run into this bush.
yeah.
And
And
stay there.
But I don't know that he's there. So, but I'm going to assume that everything is perfectly fine. And guess I will just dash action.
Okay, can you go back real quick?
Yes.
So like you're stopping like back to right here. I think that's where you said how far you can initially get, and then dash you could go twice as much.
Dash and then there.
All right. So as you are running, like is this like what you're doing, right?
Yeah, I think Frank's like, well, Clover seems to have that handled. And he doesn't really want to run in the direction of the gunshots, so he's like, I'm just gonna pick this way.
Yeah, spread out. It makes sense. It makes sense. So go ahead and run up to the trunk initially.
Oh no, I don't like where this is going.
As you were running, make me a stealth roll to see how well you can kind of keep yourself hidden.
Okay. 18.
18's pretty good. So as you run up here, you get out of the clearing. You do see that your initial shout to Clover from where you were alerted what looks like two orcs right here who have their axes out, not getting ready to fight, but looks like they were using it to help chop up wood. But upon hearing the shout, they are like prepping to head over there because that doesn't sound like a voice they recognize. There is a boar behind them, kind of like resting, that has been stirred, awoken, and I don't know if he would exactly see these two up here just yet, but I unmarked them just in case you still run forward, just so you know what else you would see.
Okay, I don't see your clicking, by the way.
These ones up here.
I think you're on the. Are you on the
Oh,
GM
yeah, I'm
bar?
on the GM screen. Thank you. Yeah,
Okay.
so you wouldn't have seen these guys if you don't run any further, but you do see the ones directly to your left.
And do they see me?
I don't think they see you because of your stealth. I think you are using your smaller stature in the night to kind of hide where that tree trunk is. And because they were more focused on the woodcutting beforehand, it wasn't until you shouted to Clover to ask how he was doing that it caught their attention.
Oh, oh, Frank, you rolled well on stealth. Why did you ruin it?
Frank, you bastard.
Frank, you bastard!
Oh, I forgot I had these things entirely. Hold on.
What your stance is?
Yeah.
I was about to say, you never use your class actions. Come on now, girl.
Alright, that sound off.
Huh?
Um,
Sound off.
and I think I did. Oh, these are all earth. Okay.
You have earth and fire. The big one.
Oh, right. Shape water is.
You have those because I just made it on the feet that you could, like, because later on you would get the shape water and stuff. You just don't have the shape water
Oh,
and the air one right now. That's just there because I couldn't
okay.
do anything else.
Got it. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I have the earth and the flames. Okay,
Yeah.
understood. Um,
Working with what I got here, man.
yeah. Uh, let's see. Um, okay, I feel like these do nothing for me. I don't remember what I don't remember my stance thing.
If you
Um,
click on them, it should give you more detail.
yeah, but these don't seem helpful
Okay.
whatsoever.
Nothing that would be of
So,
use at the moment.
yeah. Um, oh, can I see the like this? Like, can I see that there's a light?
You can see, oh, actually, good point. You would see that light, and because of where the guy that's running stopped, you would see maybe not a full, like exactly what it looks like, but at least what looks like a figure who is running by this light over here as well.
Okay.
So I do
Well,
think you would see the lights kind of illuminating what looks like a general gateway further into what is maybe an inner camp area.
okay. Um,
Mind you, you still only used your base movement right now. If you wish to dash still, you can.
yeah. So, I'm so sorry. I was not expecting those dudes to be there.
There, it's an orc camp. There's a lot of dudes, a lot of places. They're just spread out.
Okay. Um, I think uh
Go to the bush.
I'm considering
You know what? Hot take. Me as the melee character, I'm a hide. I'm gonna go in here real quick.
I'm gonna hide.
Respectfully,
Yeah.
I ain't built for this shit.
Oh,
Fully, I'm deep
okay.
this, not
We got a little Muhammad Ali over here looking at some orcs with an axe, and you're like, nah, I think I won't. Hot take, gonna go.
Hot take, Clover got this.
Hot take, Clover can handle himself. It's a big boy.
Okay. I Frank is terrified, and with how terrified he is, he's going into a rage.
Oh.
And um
he's so scared he just starts frothing at the mouth.
Wait, is he a barbarian?
yeah,
I forgot. I thought he was just pure monk. Okay, yeah, barbarian. Go ahead.
nope, one level barbarian.
One level.
Um oh wait, I can't move any further, can I?
No, you've
Frick.
you've used all your base movement.
Okay. Um so okay, I guess in that case I will just oh
I will
god,
say
okay.
orcs do have dark vision of 60 feet.
So they likely already, like, if
They
they turn
don't know
around,
you're
they'll
there
likely...
because of your stealth roll, but I'm saying if you go closer, they will see you.
Okay, frick it. I'm gonna use my action to distinguish this flame. To
Okay.
distinguish, extinguish.
Okay. And is that one of your stance abilities?
Yes.
Okay, don't you need to enter into the stance to do so?
You're probably
No,
right.
this is beginner talk. Leave her alone.
Wait. Oh man. Elemental stance. Oh, there we go. Um. Yes. I can do that with a bonus action.
Okay, so would you like to swap out the rage you did to do the stance instead?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the stance, and then I'm going to do stance of fire and extinguish that flame.
Okay. We're
And
gonna
that's
say it's
all I can do.
I'm gonna say it's extinguished because that is part of the map itself. That is not a torch I put down. So it is. We will take note that it is like dark over there.
Yep. Okay. Sorry,
I
that took
got
a
you.
long time.
It happens. All right. Anything else?
Yeah.
Nope, that's my turn.
So, with that being your turn, it is now Mr. Orc 1 or not Orc 1. Oh, yeah, Orc 1.
Was it the torch by the orc over here?
No. She snuffed out the torch that was on the opposite end. It is this orc's turn.
There you go.
It's going to. I think he's going to initially try to move. You know, he sees Clover there now. He's going to take a step further. And as he goes to like move, you know, he can't move anymore. He's confused as to why. There's ringing in his ear. Maybe that's why. Maybe he's just that dazed. But it feels like it's almost like an invisible force is holding him back from moving any further. It's confusing him. He has his axe out ready. He wants to swing. He doesn't know why he can't. Because it takes his full action, he's going to do so to make another. It's a wisdom save, correct? Nevi.
Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
It's a wisdom save.
Yes.
oh my goodness.
Okay. That is a 17.
17 is succeeds.
He succeeds. Okay. Just
I
because he
still want him to trip
succeeds.
before he breaks free, though. Just to
Now,
stumble, because it'd be funny.
Well, we can say that happens because he's
yeah,
going to use
I was
his
just checking to make sure it wasn't already here before.
aggressive bonus action to move closer, so you would get an attack of
Add
opportunity on
a
him.
little bit of extra.
Probably some winter pants.
Mhm.
You know, like a
It's just getting take out amidst the combat. It's fine.
Wait, so I wait, hold on. Did I lose my call? I'm slowly wondering why I'm not hearing my friends. Hello?
What?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh, there we go. Hello? Sorry, my internet.
You're
I
good.
think you pressed the wrong button.
Maybe. I mean, I put you back in my pocket, so.
So he's like, we could hear all of that.
Yeah, I was looking for my dinner, so.
Nevi, do
Okay.
you get an attack of opportunity? Because he's gonna
I
use his bonus action to move closer.
I'm going to attempt to strangle him with some webbing.
Okay.
Can I get a roll on strangling, please?
So
Yes.
you're effectively wanting to grapple him?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's
Effectively wants to
contested
just choke him
strength
out.
rolls, correct?
Believe. Right? Grapples are strength.
Yeah,
Or is it like
based.
strength versus acrobatics or something like that?
It's something like that. Well, I think you're gonna succeed on this because he got
Grapple.
a good old 6. Well, technically it's a 9, but still.
Okay. Well, do we do strength or acrobatics?
Whichever. He doesn't. It doesn't matter for him. Regardless,
Nice.
he
Okay.
rolled a 9 total.
Yeah. Well, if we go with strength, I also rolled a 9. And if we go with acrobatics, it's higher.
I guess we'll just re-roll then.
Okay. Oh, that's better. I got an 11.
He got a 13.
God.
You go to use the web that you initially were beginning to, like, get ready to pull him up with, but due to his confusion, he's getting slightly pissed off by this loud ringing in his ears. It easily breaks through. You gotta remember, orcs are pretty strong compared to like normal humans.
I imagine what happened is he took that step, she went to go strangle him, but he tripped because of the shadow. And she ended up missing with the rope.
See, I'm not having him trip and fall prone though.
No, not prone fall, just a stumble. Just for flavor's sake.
For flavor's sake, but he will move
Yeah.
up to Clover, going right here. He doesn't get to attack again, but he will get in Clover's face because that's the immediate thing he can see. He doesn't understand what's going on, and that's where he's going to end his turn. Rivet, it is your turn.
Maton! Alright!
Yay!
Okay. Alright, okay. Let me see what I got here. Which movement speed do I have? A whopping 30. Wrong fucking thing. 1, 2,
Hydrate.
3, 4. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Can I see who's a fucking.
Yeah, you've been able to see that orc.
What about the one by the light that ran off?
Oh, no.
I can't see him through these trees, Mo.
No. And you just explained why you can't see him.
How big around are these trees?
There's bushes on the ground, not just the trees. And also, you're a smaller guy.
Some bullshit. The lamb chops over here is seeing us though, yeah.
The one in front of the wagon, yeah.
I need to save my bullets and my other stuff, so I'm going to do the most silent-ish thing I can do. I'm going to pull out the Eldritch Cannon.
Hi, yes, the silent thing. Me when I pull out a bazooka.
Well, to be fair, it makes more of a humming noise than an actual fucking boom, but it would still been heard. It's like Godzilla charging up the sound effects, womp womp
Yeah.
womp. You know?
Yeah, I understand.
The force to hit. Let me see what this thing is again. I use my range spell modifier. So I use my shocking grasp thing for this. Awesome. Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit. You just barely miss.
Action surge.
Okay. Pop it again.
womp, 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 womp.
Nah.
No. Bonus action.
I'll hit him with O.
Which is so.
But what about O?
There's a 25 hit.
That's just my hit, buddy. Yeah, go ahead.
So, 5 points of force damage.
All right. And does it
And
push them at
he
all?
does not. It does. That's why I'm going to go double check if there's any added thing. Yes, he is knocked 5 feet away from where I shoot him from.
Okay. And so would he go this way or
Knock him
like
on his
this?
ass. I'm just gonna knock him on his ass. I want to knock him prone. Boom.
You're gonna knock him prone?
Knock him prone. Boom.
Is that like one of the features you can do? I just want to double check.
No, I just want to knock him on his ass for flavor.
Okay. Well, say you knock him on his ass, but he's not prone.
And had I, if I was going to hit, I would have done other stuff. But oh well.
Oh, woo. All right, you've dealt 5 damage to him.
That's actually all I can fucking do because I went through actions and bonus actions.
All right. And there's nothing else?
That's it. That's actions, movement, bonus actions, pew pew, and everything.
Okay. Funnily enough, because that orc died and the boar went down, it's his turn. So he is. Let's see. How far can he see? Okay. Well, like right. Like that all around. Yeah. Okay. So he just got kind of knocked up on his ass. He's going to take out one of his javelins. He's going to kind of like move like right here. And the only one with a clear line of sight he can see is Rivet. So he's going to attempt to toss a javelin at you.
Huh?
Roll does a 24 hit?
Fuck me.
It will deal the
Even with shield that fucking hits. I'm glad I didn't use it.
Yeah. It's going to deal the crispiest 7 damage to you.
Dirty bitch.
And I think that's, well, he can move still. He tosses a javelin at you. I wouldn't say it like sticks to you or anything, but it does graze you up pretty good. And then I'm gonna say use like 5 feet just to get up. So that's like 5, 10. So he can move an additional 20 feet. Right here. And that will end his turn. And then it's Anicia's turn.
Go, Anicia, go!
I don't know why, but the line.
You got this!
I don't know why. I won't know why, but my vision just out of nowhere decided, hey, the lines on the map are going to suddenly become much more fucking prominent.
Fair, though. Looking over what Anicia can do. This is a plus to hit, correct? Okay, so she can choose. Alright, so Anicia's going to use her action. Because she only has one of those.
So choose violence!
She's going to use Thorn Whip on the one guy over here. The one that's in front of Clover. Staying in the shadows, I'll have her roll a stealth to see how well she's able to hide. She gets a +1 to that. That is a natural 1. You fucking love to see it. Natural 1 for a 2. Makes it very obvious as she goes to use the somatic components of Thorn Whip. She's like, fuck you! And then she's going to cast Thorn Whip. Does it hit?
Fucking
Yes.
hell.
Just barely. She gets 1 above their AC. So, remind me, you dealt 9 damage to that orc, correct, Clover?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, I tried in my mouth.
Fucking hell. What is this? What is this? He doesn't die. He's barely alive. She uses the thorn whip, whips him on the ass essentially. You all watch as like this man just gets absolutely whipped up out of his mind. He's not down, but he's still conscious.
This poor man.
I'm looking over anything else she might be able to do with like bonus actions. Bing, bing. What is this? When the fuck did Anicia have 2 weapon fighting? Damn. Okay. We are going to say that she will go ahead, use her wild shape. And she is a circle of the moon. Gain the ability to wild shape as a bonus action, so when she's wild shaped, she can turn. What can challenge rating 2? I think this creature should fit. I'm checking right now. Beast up to 2. Yeah, so you will watch as Anicia turns into a giant elk.
Ooh.
And using the elk's movement of 60 feet, they are going to charge, because I'm not going to replace the token. They are technically huge. Oh, I think that means they take up, is it a 3x3? Right? Is huge 3x3 or 4x4?
Yes.
15 by 15, so 3x3. Okay. So they are this big. They will run up here, and because they charged, they are going to get to make an attack roll on it with a ram.
DM, I have a small question.
Yeah, what's up?
Why is Anicia gigantic?
Because I didn't want to replace her token with that of a giant elk, and she wild shaped into a giant elk, which is a huge creature. So I just made her huge.
Okay, my sister was talking to me for a moment, so I spaced out. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It's okay. I will say
Big Anicia.
Big Anicia. That's a 19 hit. That is 2d6.
This poor dude.
This poor dude. I guess he shouldn't have existed, honestly. That is 13 damage. As this, you guys essentially, Clover and Rune, you just watch as this, after she yells "fuck you" in particular, uses Thorn Whip, doesn't take him out, so a giant elk just fucking bomb rushes out of the bushes, playing off of that stealth of 1, by the way, to just come over here and basically clothesline this one orc with their antlers, dealing non-lethal damage, but absolutely knocking his ass on the ground out.
Oh, so he's gonna deal with trauma now.
Love that.
I don't know why elk make me flinch, but they do now.
It's bad
What?
enough that orcs already naturally hate elves, But now this one just now one just said fuck you and then bomb rushed him as a deer. I just elbowed my entire desk and that hurt. So with that being Anicia's turn, it's going to finally be the last person in this stage of combat, Jerry. Jerry, how far can he get? He can get this far.
Jerry.
He can roll right up to this motherfucker. Jerry has a natural speed of 50.
Sick him,
Seeing another one beginning to get away, Jerry will just fucking bomb rush his way. Rivet, you can see just Jerry, like a bat in the night, just fucking swoop out of these bushes, rushing right towards this orc that is trying to escape.
Just the Mario Judah meme.
He will technically get sneak attack on this because this guy does not know Jerry's fucking coming.
Oh, gee, I wouldn't either.
That's terrifying.
It is honestly terrifying. Funnily enough,
the RKO from the twink out of nowhere.
It's going to hit, so he's going to, because he's using his rapier to hit with this, it's going to deal 8 damage. Actually, what does Vex do again? I never can remember these fucking weapon proficiencies. These new things that they added in 2.4 or whatever it's called. I don't understand this shit, man. What is weapon? What is Vex? Vex. Ow. Vex. When a character hits a target with the Vex weapon, they have advantage on their next attack roll. Okay. So they
Alright then, buddy.
So they will get their sneak attack damage, which is 3d6. Which is an extra 14. I'm not even going to have him attack again because that is enough to take this man out. Rivet, you watch as this man just tosses a javelin at you, turns, begins to run, and before he can really get all too far, this fucking creature of the night just rushes out of nowhere and just shanks this man something fierce, and he just watches the orc drops before he can get too far.
I wasn't worried about them getting help. Knew Jerry was on it.
Well, he didn't know Jerry was right there, but as soon as you saw the shadow go after, you're like, oh, we're fine.
Listen. It's the math of the noise. Ruin's going to send someone to check what's going on. The only other someone with Ruin half the time is Jerry.
Which that takes out number 5. Which would just leave that one, yes, and that one, yes. So that is the end of this round. How long have we been going? Hour and 46. First of all, thank you, Smada, for the subscribe, and Mags. Lumora has an inspiration die. Would you like to give a fun fact about Lumora for chat?
A fun fact about Lumora is, though she is very happy and sunshiny and so on and so forth, and normally nothing really gets to her, she has one small, kind of minor fear of bridges, particularly the bridges with like the plank woods, because she feels as if the lines are not high enough to support her if she slips, and hooves don't do well on swinging bridges. So despite her being super tall, she does have a bit of a fear of bridges.
So fear of rope bridges.
Fear of rope bridges, yes. She does not like them.
Well, thank you. Since we've gone on for about almost 2 hours, we're going to go ahead between these rounds, take a quick 10-minute break. We will be back in 10 minutes. Plus, that gives me time to go ahead and take into account all these new people who are technically going to be entering initiative in this next round. We will be back.
I'm already spiraling.
Well, we're back. Hello, everyone. We're back, and we totally didn't think about age differences at all while we were gone. Anyway,
Penis!
Whose turn is
penis.
it?
It is top of the round, aka Rune.
It's my turn.
It's your turn. All the orcs here are
It's
dead.
your turn.
They are. Dude, Rune's just gonna come out of the tree. And this is like, really? We were supposed to not kill them? Or how about the fact that this was a stealth mission? Do you guys just not know what those things mean?
No.
What are you even doing here?
I don't know. Just here.
You know what? Rivet shot first, so it's not my problem anymore. Go that way, and she's gonna point in the direction of Lamora and Rivet. They're dealing with someone that looks like a second in command-ish type, and he's got a big roar. Where's the other one? Where's the little one?
Frank?
Yeah, that one.
In a bush somewhere.
Damn it. just like, just gonna look off into the distance, looking for heat signatures, specifically small ones. Get out the ruler real quick. How far is Frank? Ah, he's just barely visible.
Just barely.
Just barely.
But I'm stealthing. Can you see me?
It's a heat signature. It's not so much
It's a
a
heat
sight
signature.
thing, but
Oh,
they
okay.
can like their form of dark vision is like, oh, I can sense heat senses and whatnot.
That's dope. I thought you were kidding. Okay.
No, I'm serious.
So you can tell very easily that no, Frank is no longer inside of a bush. Instead, Frank seems to be out in the open, mostly.
Kind of behind a stump.
They can't sense the stump. That stump isn't a heat signature.
True. Okay.
Okay. Can I make it to Frank? I used half my movement to get out of the tree. Like dash. I can make or close enough to. Yes. Going to, spot Frank again, point the others to go join the Moran Rivet. It's like I'll go get Frank. Okay, I not take responsibility for any bodies that drop. Okay, if she's gonna yell at anybody, it's gonna be you guys.
I did kill 2 people, so.
Yep, it's your problem. You fucked up, not me. And she's just gonna dash into the shadows.
I told you!
Just fucking just gone.
Shouting after her. I did it!
Okay. What's the situation over here? Does Frank look like he's about to get jumped?
What it looks well.
They hadn't seen me yet.
From what you can see, the
I'm so stealthy.
orcs you can see up to how far? Like
60 feet.
I think you would even get to see
You can see all that shit.
most of everything, just like not this guy up
Sure.
here.
Marking from the square behind her.
On my screen, I'm doing her.
Yeah.
Large creatures are weird to deal with senses.
Yeah.
They are.
Can I see Rune when she approaches, or is she too far out of my...
You said room dash into the shadow, so I'll need a stealth roll.
So
Okay, Frank was just gonna wave at her.
On,
If you noticed.
well,
on my screen, she can see all that.
I should hope that Frank has no idea that I'm here. Because that means the enemies don't know that I'm here.
Smart.
18.
This is smart.
I think you have a passive of what, 12 again, right, Frank?
Yes.
So no, you wouldn't see them. It looks
Plus,
like
I've
the
got
orcs and the
Penumbra,
boar.
so
It looks like all the orcs are more so alerted that something happened, but they're not looking in Frank's direction.
okay. I want to try. Am I close enough for Frank to hear me?
If you want to,
That's not very good for whispering.
if you want to try and stealthily talk to him, you can.
I will attempt to get his attention.
I think his eyes are just gonna be so trained on these orcs and like the boar that he's just like
If
that
I
is his
had the
full
extra
focus.
movement, I would have gotten like right up in his face like this. Just getting like right on top of him, give him a little heart attack.
Yeah.
That would have been hilarious. Yeah, it's just like gonna try and get his attention. Probably just
You're a
like
rogue,
throw a
right?
pebble at him. I am.
But you have bonus action dash.
I already dashed to get to the bush. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Frank will like you know that thing where you like kind of turn your head but your eyes stay trained on like what you're looking at? He's gonna do like one of those kind of like huh?
Like, Frank, get your fucking ass over here!
He's just gonna like shakily point a finger at the orcs.
Yeah, I see them. They haven't seen you yet. Get the fuck over here.
He's gonna mime punching and like shrug, like, do you want me to punch him?
I would prefer you didn't. I would like to regroup. Everybody else is back that way. So let's not have you take on 5 enemies to 2. Those are not very good odds, Frank.
He points to you
Good
as if to say,
eyes.
but there's 2 of us.
You know, I didn't take you for the battle hungry type, but you know what? Fuck it. You want to go unleash your rage? Go ahead. I'll just sit back here and watch and maybe laugh.
Frank pouts. Like he's gonna shrug like, what do you want me to do then? Like
But glad you have some kind of brains up in that skull of yours. Let's get back to the others, and I will end my turn there.
You'll end your
where
turn
does
there.
okay. I don't know where she wants me to go.
Clover, your
She's
turn.
gonna cradle you in her arms like a baby.
No, thank you.
Like scoop, we're leaving, and then scuttles across the ground.
Clover, it's your turn.
Okay. All right. I gotta wait for the map to load. Get flashbang.
You have flashbanged.
Okay. Well, 20. Why are you gonna beat away thing? No. How do I go back? Hang on, sorry. I was opening the map and then it was like, oh, you want to go pro? And there's no way for me to go like back on my browser. So I was like, oh my god, the fucking pins. Um, apologies. I gotta wait 10 seconds for the ad to go away so I can actually see the map.
It gives people more time to plan out their turn.
Yeah, that's what people are doing. Oh, there we go. Map. Okay, so I'm going over to where Lamora and God, yeah, these yo. So I'm going over to where Lamora and Raven are.
That's what you were ordered.
That's what I was ordering.
I don't think
That
you
was what
really
was
know
demanded of.
entirely where they are.
I didn't exactly tell you where we went.
You just know where the gunshot came from. You know the general direction, so.
I'll just run in that general direction. I assume all the orcs over here are dead.
Yeah, the orcs right there are dead. Well, not dead, but asleep. Well, these two
Two
are
are dead.
asleep.
One's
These two are asleep. The one directly between you and Anicia is knocked out.
okay. So, can you move me 60 feet in this direction?
I could do you potentially one better. I could combine you and Anicia into the same
Ooh,
initiative because Anicia, as a giant elk, has a base movement of 60, so as a dash, they can move 120.
Ooh.
yeah, let's do it.
All right, so
I just hop right on the back.
they could get you basically kind of like over here. We'll say you're like with them, like right here.
I look like a little fucking parasite.
It's just sitting on her shoulder. Clover want a cracker looking at.
Fucking Yaga one man.
Can there be someone else on her other shoulder? Be like the angel and the devil.
Yeah. It's his tail.
That would be rude. That would be rude on her.
Clover just puts a hand puppet on his tail and then like pushes it onto the other hand so they can have a conversation on the elk. As you guys are running, you don't see any other orcs nearby, but you do see Jerry having just taken out a bloody rapier from another orc that seemed to have been running. He will give you guys like,
And how far away is the boar?
is the boar
Yeah, how far away is the boar?
from where about 70 feet.
Oh, just out of range. Just out of dark vision range.
But you do see an abandoned
Well,
car.
Um, I cataloged it. I put it in the brain bank. There's an
I
abandoned car
remember
right there.
that.
I will remember that. Well, since I can't see the board, I can't do anything. And Jerry looks fine.
Yeah,
His
Jerry looks pretty good.
assailant is down.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I said his assailant is down.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like that guy knew Jerry was coming. It looked like more like Jerry was this assailant, and he will give you like a bit of a nod, and he'll kind of like cock
Jerry
his head
knew he
back
was coming.
behind
The guy
the wagon.
Well, I'm gonna end my turn because there's not really much I can do.
All right, so after Clover, Lumora, it's your go.
Alright. Lamore is going to move. Yeah, with her 30 feet.
All right.
And then with Guiding Bolt at 120 feet to this 90-foot bitch over here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's running straight towards the
He's
people.
just
She's just like,
booking it.
12?
12 does not hit.
Damn it.
You just barely miss. Question, is Guiding Bolt a case where you have to see where you're trying to aim it?
You hurl a bolt of light towards a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack on hit.
I think typically to be able to make the attack, you'd have to see them where you're trying to attack. I'd say with the light
Yeah,
source,
there's a
you can
clear
see them.
there's a clear shot. I mapped this out.
Well, I know I'm saying more so because of the distance between you and him, but the light source would probably illuminate him enough that you know it's him.
Wait, that would make no sense if someone says the range is 20 feet, but I can only see 60 feet. That would make no sense. To put a range.
I think because in daytime, obviously, you can see a lot more. So in daytime it doesn't matter, but when it comes to nighttime and you're relying on dark vision to see around you, it's a bit different.
All right. If that misses, then
I was mostly asking because I was going to let you take back the guiding bolt, but since you can see it, we'll continue as initial.
oh wait, can I add inspiration to the roll?
If you want to use your bonus action, sure.
Bonus action to use the inspiration for the
Oh, the
guiding bolt?
inspiration. Yeah, no, sorry. I was thinking of guidance. Yeah, you can use your inspiration on the attack roll.
What is the inspiration die? D8?
D6, I think.
D6.
Jerry always looks fine. God damn it, Nevi.
D6.
D6?
Nasty ass. Yes, yes.
See if I can bump that 12 up enough.
Ooh.
17?
I'll be
Oh.
honest, you barely just needed a 1. They only have an AC of 13, so.
Hey, I'll take it.
You'll take it, yeah. Go ahead and hit.
16 hit points.
16
16 points.
is just enough to knock him out. I take it you're not killing, you're going for the knockout.
Yeah, I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
Lamore's just like, shit, go to sleep.
Lamore with the live drive. It's going. It's going.
I
It's
would
good.
like to point out to you, Lumora, that when you hit him,
Yeah.
it doesn't look like he was fully in motion. It looked like he had stopped at the fire, turned to the wall. Not like he was like he just paused to take a quick break to breathe or whatever, but more so like he turned and like he was in the middle of doing something.
No. Talking to somebody.
But he is knocked out. So let me add in the death symbol. Dun dun dun.
Okay.
I think for the
With
ones that are
her-
actually dead, I'll put like a red X over where they are.
With that action, Lamore's just gonna like, whew, okay, cool, awesome. And with her bonus action, she's gonna go ahead and use a channel divinity to regain her second level spell slot back.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all she can do. Movement, action, bonus action.
All right, Frank, it is your turn.
Jerry! God damn it! I just noticed that red dot. God damn it, Jerry! Jerry don't fucking listen to Rune. He don't listen to no one. He's gone rogue.
He is a rogue.
He is a rogue.
He is.
If he can't listen to his sire, then who will he listen to? We gotta take him out. He's too powerful.
We gotta take it.
Next guiding bolt is going straight to his ass.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll take him on a date. It'll be fine.
I'll take him out. 2 different people.
That's not a punishment for killing when you said no killing.
You said
That's
take
a
him out.
freaking reward. On a date,
Okay.
that's not a reward.
You never specified what
Frank
you meant by
would-
take out. Anyway, Frank, go ahead. Sorry.
Frank would have been able to see like this figure over here
Yeah.
change stature or something, right?
Yeah, you would have noticed that
Okay.
the statue just like completely go, not like limp, but definitely fall over like unconscious.
Frank doesn't know where the others are, even though runes like get to the others. He has
Yeah.
no idea where they are.
She pointed in the
because-
general direction.
He
She
can't
did?
see.
Okay.
Gotta remember, you're still
And he-
perfectly hidden. He can't see you.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I hit
Uh,
too well.
Yeah. He only has a 12 in his passive perception, and he doesn't have dark vision.
I have no idea. Yeah. So I'm not sure if Frank really wants to go into this open field in the direction where someone just collapsed,
Right.
because that just seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
And he can kind of see the wall, right?
Yeah, you can
a
see the
little bit.
walls. They're briefly illuminated.
And can he see these dudes?
See, yeah, you can see them. I'm saying you can just because of how close you are, but like it,
Okay.
because it's the whole case of like you can't see color, you can't you can't see them perfectly. You can just briefly see the outlines more so.
Oh, well, I had a really good plan until Rune was like, don't do anything. So I don't know what to do now.
You
There,
don't have to listen to her.
You do barely know her.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, frick it. I'm gonna go with my original plan. Frank
Hey,
is gonna
She
come
is
out.
like 12 feet tall.
She has like 3 times your size, but you
Yeah,
don't have to listen to her.
but Frank couldn't see her when she was talking to him, so therefore he's not scared.
yeah, it's only
Exactly.
scary if
That
she's
should make
visibly
her
there.
more scary.
Well, it could just be a voice in his head, and it could just be his conscience that for
Oh.
some reason took Rune's voice, and now he's like, "Well, fuck you, conscience."
Man's losing his mind.
So, okay, as part of Stance of Fire, which I am now in, my unarmed strikes increase their reach by 15 feet, and their damage type is fire. Um, so with that in mind, I guess like a normal attack is like what, right next to you, 5 feet. So he now has a 20-foot range of an unarmed strike.
Okay.
So he is going to try and attack this orc. And I guess if it there's still melee attacks, so he can still do this non-lethally?
Yeah.
Okay, then he'll do that. So he's gonna make an unarmed strike. That's a 24 to hit,
Yeah, that definitely hits.
and it's a one. Where? No one. Okay, 1d. Yeah. So that's 7 damage. Plus I can add on also because of the trait thing, I can add my wisdom modifier to any fire damage.
Okay.
So that would be 9 damage?
9 total.
Yes.
Okay.
And then he's going to attack this dude again,
All right.
non-lethally. That's a 19 to hit.
Definitely hits. Go ahead.
Okay. I rolled a 1. So that's 5 plus 2, so 7 damage?
On top of the 9 from earlier,
Yes.
you knock him out.
Okay. And then, is this dude...
Also
That
20
dude's
feet.
close enough, so he is going to do, spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows and make another 2 unarmed strikes. So, uh, uh 26 to
26 to
hit.
hit. Go ahead and roll the other one to see if it hits as well, so you can just kind of add up the damage together.
That is a 9 plus 7, 16.
That hits. All right. Go ahead and roll damage for both of those hits.
Okay. So one is gonna be 8, 10, 10 for the first one, and 5, 7 for the second one.
That's
So
enough. You go ahead and knock it
17.
out as well.
And so that was his bonus action, and he is just going to, so he moved 5 feet.
Yeah.
Has the boar taken notice at all?
The boar would notice, yes, because you are
Cool.
now like not hiding in that stump anymore.
Great. In that case,
Fucking book it.
he's going to he is going to be like, cool, those guys are taken care of. Um let's see. He's going to he's just gonna move where, kind of where he heard the bullets from. So, no, you know what, he's gonna move kind of behind Rune and the tree. And that will be his turn.
That's how you run.
What?
Just the gif I posted is what I think of when Frank runs. So
My
that
God.
is him down and him down. All right, so it is now this guy's turn. He doesn't know what's going on. Granted, there's like dead, knocked over trees kind of separating, so he wouldn't have so fully seen what's going on over here. So he will simply move right here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like right here. And he will see these two knocked out, but he can't do anything because Rune is still hidden and Frank is like out of sight. Well, I mean, they have 60 feet of dark vision. So they can see Frank running.
Duh.
Okay. They're going to use their bonus action aggressive to run towards Frank.
What?
And they will attempt to make an unarmed strike. Or not unarmed strike, great axe.
Okay.
That is the giant elk, not what I need. Orc. Okay, just want to make sure I don't mess up modifiers of what he gets to hit. That is a... Ooh. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and that is a total of 4 slashing damage.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You gotta love rolling that nat 1 on the damage die. And with that, that is going to end that orc's turn. Rivet, it's your go.
I go finally.
Yeah, it's your go.
Give me one. I got a big black screen. I don't know this dude's over here's been taken care of. No, this dude's got fucked up. But I don't know this dude's been taken care of.
Uh-huh.
But I'd like to climb a tree.
Okay. Are you using your full movement to get up into the tree?
I just want to get to the branch that's over this wall. I don't need to go to the tippy top of this tree.
I'd say that would be... So I said between 25 to 30 feet, right? Is how tall the tree is?
Mm-hmm.
The branches hanging over would probably be at that, like, 25 range. Or not 20, the 20-foot range, not 25.
Okay, I think I can just get there.
I think it takes all of your movement to get up there, so you won't be able to drop down, but you are in the tree now, kind of looking.
I said that it takes it like I can just get there.
And are you trying to scout out what it looks like inside? Or what are you
See that?
doing?
That fucking Lucky over there is down, yeah.
Okay. Are you trying to look inside of the camp itself, or just getting a higher vantage point for out here?
If I can see Big Boy over there is down, he'll turn his gaze that way. Inside.
All right. So inside of the inner camp itself, you can see a number of what look to be tents made with multiple different types of animal furs, like pitched up around some fires that are still lit. Not exactly like burning alive, but they are lit nonetheless. There don't seem to be any orcs immediately. Like, you can see up to 60 feet, right? With dark vision, or 30.
I will let you know when my character sheet decides to reload.
Okay.
Unless you want to check for me.
I'm literally doing it now. I usually have my
Why'd
everyday's
you
character
ask
sheets
me?
open just in case. You have a dark vision of 60 feet, so it would be up to about this far.
That's a lot of feet.
It's a lot of feet. One thing. Oh, actually, let me just double check.
50 feet.
60. No, not 60.
I was going for that sniper build, so it makes sense.
So you don't see any orcs like in this surrounding like camp area over by these logs or anything, but you do notice one thing that might rise a little concern to you. What looks to be some form of a sleeping bear, kind of chained up.
Ugh!
Not so much chained, but like tied down to a couple of the wooden posts. Just barely within
forgot
your
about
vision
you.
over here.
You have to save him.
I completely forgot about that thing because I remembered I had GM vision. I just wasn't allowed to say anything.
Uh-huh.
I completely forgot you existed.
Do you still have GM
That's
vision?
all I
or
see
no?
is Baloo the bear over there.
Yeah, you just see Blue the bear.
No, I'm using roll 20 now. It's like GM vision was when I couldn't see shit or operate roll 20.
Okay.
I
Oh
just
no,
see Baloo
we
the
gotta go
bear.
save Elliot.
One is the loneliest number that you ever did see. No, I just see him.
Yeah,
I just
that's
see
just
Baloo the
the
bear over
only.
there.
You just see the bear. It doesn't seem to be awake just yet. It seems to be sleeping.
Is this chained up as in it's someone's pet chained up? Or
It's
chained
very
up
similar
as
to that of
in-
like a dog on the outside by its dog, its doghouse, kind of chained.
Damn, because I was gonna full ass make some chaos with this.
What would you like to do?
Turn around. Do I see Lamora near enough?
I would say, yeah, you can see Lamora. She's in range. Your 60 feet goes out. You can see Jerry. You can see big ass elk Anicia with a clover on the back, though I don't think you would know that's Anicia. You just see Clover riding a fucking elk, like a huge ass elk, and then you see Lamora.
Alright, here's an important question. Who fuckers has my sending stone?
Excuse me.
Anusia.
Rivet sending stone, not Zell's.
Then it's definitely not Lumora, because Lumora said that she's fine with having her own ability to send.
I don't
Okay.
think he would have given it to Frank.
But giving it to
We
one of
definitely-
y'all, because we were.
He didn't give it to Clover.
Was it Rune or Jerry?
I feel like Jerry's a more responsible one.
That's a big
I
assumption.
stare at the dead body.
I don't have any sending stone in my inventory or notes. You might have given it to us though, because like I said, this was supposed to be a recon mission. I could have
But you
sworn
never
I was
told me.
No, I could have sworn we were communicating.
You were.
There was communication, yes.
Yeah, like she
So
didn't
I
just
think
sneak off to
Rune
go
or-
on this mission.
Jerry has it. Jerry has it. Because he's the one who reported back
Mello
to
said
you
that
guys.
you know where you guys went.
Oh yeah.
Because Jerry was the
That's
one
right.
communicating what Rune and him saw back to Rivet.
Why did we go to the front then?
That's what I want to know.
Because that's
It's been too long.
because Jerry pointed out, like, oh yeah, the
We-
entrance is over there.
You wanted to talk to them so badly.
We went to the entrance because Lamora broke off
From the
towards
three bumbling
entrance.
idiots because they were being all loud, they weren't being stealthy and whatnot because of their natural one stealth rolls. So what Jerry communicated was there's walls up ahead, there's a entrance over there. Those three went kind of in the direction of the walls, whereas you two, not wanting to be caught if they got caught, went around to the entrance because you wouldn't be by them being all loud.
I think we were supposed to
Right.
scope out the entrance, but the dude saw us, and I was like, "Fuck, okay, this is fine."
New pet.
Right, Jerry's in the buzz. I'm tapping the runestone.
Okay.
Paging Jerry.
Jerry will go ahead and he'll take out the sending stone.
There's a bear inside. It is huge. Looks like it's chained up.
It's
I don't
what?
see anything else. There's a bear.
You know, grr.
A bear?
You know, sure.
Grr!
Oh, it's a platypus. It's rolling over and playing in mud. Yes, it's a goddamn bear.
Why the fuck do orcs have bears?
Why the fuck do orcs have giant boars?
As carry animals.
Well, then they probably have a bear as a guard dog.
That sounds ridiculous. What do we do?
I don't fucking know. This is y'all's mission. I'm just tagging along.
I just tagged along too. God damn it. The two stooges talking to each other. We got tall and lanky and short and stout.
Is Lamora hearing any of this?
You hear grumble from the tree, probably.
Oh,
Yes.
I have a passive 14 on it.
Yeah, I would say you do hear like what sounds like muffled talking coming from the tree. Maybe not exactly everything that's being said, but you can tell it's kind of like a more agitated talk.
Oh, I think Rivet's having tummy issues.
I haven't heard more talk in a minute. That caught me off guard. But it's... All right, Rivet. Anything else on your turn?
Oh, to clarify, I don't see.
You see no other orcs. You just see the bear.
I see the bone pile looking altar that's right up there that's lighting the map.
Right here, or are you talking about the fire itself? That's right.
I'm talking
here.
about both lit up spots. So particularly that one that has a carcass.
Yeah, you see it.
Is that actually there?
Yeah.
And I can see the 3 tents.
Yeah, you can see these 3 tents. You can even, like, although you can't see it properly, you can see what seems like a bit of a shadow kind of getting casted this way of what may be another tent. I guess one other thing, considering your dark vision range, you can see just barely in your range north ahead what look like blood, like relatively big blood splotches on the ground.
There's like 3 tents close to the wall over here by this big tree. There's a 4th one over by the goddamn bear. And it looks like somebody got real messed up away from the 4th tent.
He
Away from the foreskin? Is that
the foreskin.
Yes, completely. That's 100%.
Yep,
what I was saying.
circumcision goes
Say
crazy in
first
orc
tent or
tribes, let me tell
fourth
you.
Did you say first tent or fourth tent?
4th 10.
Okay, that's what I heard.
Me when circumcision goes this crazy and I just bleed everywhere.
I was like, wait, what did he?
What did he
Sorry.
say? Okay. Jerry will take in all of this information and he'll just give you like a very... Got it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
What is your question?
What challenge rating was that for?
Huh?
What challenge rating was the for?
The boar is I believe, challenge rating 2?
Damn it. The
Boar.
fun monsters are higher level.
Yeah, a typical boar is challenge rating 1/4, but a giant boar is a challenge rating 2.
Not me planning to use the summon monster.
I mean, it could go crazy. Just look at some of the large beasts that might be challenge rating 1/2 or lower, since that's what I think you have access to, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay. So, is there anything else on this turn that you want to do, so that maybe you can look over, see what you could summon to help out on your next turn?
Or I could just random table it.
You could random table it, but for next
Let's
turn
random.
or right now.
Uh,
Tell you what, random table, pick out one of the random creature types, and give me the challenge rating, and I'll pick out the monster for you. How's that sound?
let's go with something funky. Let's go with aberration.
Ooh. All right. Challenge rating 1/2.
Hmm.
All right. You are summoning a gazer.
What is that?
Spooky.
You've never heard of a gazer?
Sorry, man.
Yeah, an
no.
old gazer.
Yeah. I'll get the image for you.
Just a really, really old beholder.
Funnily enough, they are beholders. They're tiny beholders.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they
Right,
shrink when they get older. Come on. Wait,
Kilo. Yeah.
old gazer.
All right.
I
So,
will give it the command to cause a distraction and mess up the tents.
right. Do I have a gazer token anywhere? No. Where are you summoning it? Just by the tents?
Specifically in the middle of the 3.
Specifically in the middle of the.
7?
What's the range for the spell?
Oh no. It has a
Usually
range.
for summoning,
For
it
summon
definitely has a range.
monster.
Yeah. I want to say it's 60 feet, but I'm not positive. I can check Centauria's.
If you could,
She
yeah.
has that. Yeah.
I mean, it could help.
Spells. I have okay. So I've summoned Nature's Ally and summoned Fae.
They should.
Um.
Nature's Ally should have the same range.
Okay, range is 30 feet.
Range is 30 feet. Give me a moment. It is a tiny aberration. Range is 30 feet?
Yeah.
So you could summon her right here if you want, Ghost, or like maybe
I fuck that right there on that tent.
right on the tent.
Whoever's inside there's gonna have a rude awakening.
All right. Do they have a flying speed? They do. All right, cool.
I hope so. It's a floating ball of eyes.
You summon your gazer right on top of this tent, and it is going to be taking its turn next. So one thing about Gazer's Ghost is they have a bite attack. It doesn't do a whole lot. They have their eye raise. They also have mimicry. What would you like your Gazer to do? It also has a fly speed of 30 feet.
Let's go funny with it. If there's a shoe in there, it turns into a shoe and it's just gonna start chomping at them as a shoe. I'm assuming that's what mimicry does.
No, mimicry is like it can mimic simple sounds of speech it has heard in any language. A creature that hears it can tell it's an imitation by a DC 10 insight check.
Have you seen Predator?
I have seen Predator. I have some of the comics.
Do you know what I'm putting down?
I might be.
Here.
But go ahead and explain for those who haven't seen.
It's going to mimic the guard captain's voice that we just took down. Just start saying over here towards the tent, trying to call them out. It's going to go attack them.
All right.
Has he heard the guard captain?
I think. Are you talking
has.
about like the one you guys just interacted with, or? Because I'm assuming you're talking about the orc that you and Lumora were talking to at first.
I'm going to assume that one because that's the only one we've talked to.
Okay, so you'll just have it mimic that voice. It begins talking. And we will move to over here. It is now this orc's turn. It can move Batley 2, 4, 6. Seeing his buddy look like standing in front of something, having just attacked, can he get over there at all? He can.
No, come on.
They will sandwich Frank, and he will also make a great aches. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay,
Alright.
I want to use my reaction.
Okay.
I have the fighting style and perception.
Okay.
So they're within 5 feet of me, right?
No.
No?
No.
Oh damn.
They're...
I was to the left side, never mind, Frank.
I almost went right next to you, but I was like, oh, I'll leave some space.
I tried, bud.
You're
Yeah, it's
just out of
fine.
range. You will take 8 slashing damage this time.
Okay.
So 8 from that one, and then the 4 from the other one.
Yup, I got it.
Okay, just making sure it's 8 total. From
Oh yeah,
everything.
thank you.
I combined Anicia's turn with Clover for this instance, so it is going to be Jerry's turn now. Jerry is simply going to just kind of take this orc, and they're going to shuffle over here. Nothing happened. That's not my ruler. That was about 20 feet. He's going to kind of just tuck the body over here. He has 33 feet of movement left. He is going to I think bonus action hide. And he's going to kind of just do what he can about sneaking his way up and like kind of keeping low to the ground along the spiked walls. I think he would have just kind of tucked this orc like just right over here under some of the bushes, so it's out of sight. And he is going to see something, but he isn't going to report back just yet because he doesn't want to get caught by doing so. With that, it is going to be that orc is dead, so it is the boar's turn. As for the boar, if the filter thing would go away, please. Boar, if I could spell boar right, Bayor. 40 feet. It has 40 feet of movement.
Can't see me right.
Well, I would love to. It can get right here, but it doesn't really know what it's doing. It just charged forward because that's where it last saw Frank, playing off of the fact that it has a 2 initiative and 7 wisdom. So all it does is it kind of just stupidly runs forward, almost like it was going to try and protect these 2 orcs from being hurt, and it's just very much a delayed reaction to run. So it is now just out here. He has no clue what the fuck he's doing. Top of the round now. Rune, it is back to you.
Yay. After my turn, I have to head off though. Okay.
Can you stay for the full round, possibly? Just so you keep
Yeah,
up with what
these runes
everyone?
take way too long.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Uh, I am going to take. I'm going to summon my chain sickle,
Okay.
and I'm going to stab it into this guy's head. So sneak attack, backstab. Let's go.
All right. Roll to hit with advantage because you're hidden.
Indy Beyond hate me today. 17 to hit.
17
Oh wait,
hits.
it's advantage. Let me roll again. Maybe I'll get a 20. No,
Alright.
yeah, 17 to hit.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good hit. Yeah. 17 is perfect, actually.
Okay. Really, bruh?
All right.
Okay.
So is that just from
7.
the chain sickle itself, or is that including?
That's from the chain sickle itself.
Okay. So you got sneak attack damage.
Plus 9 for sneak attack.
All right. You take it out. Are you going non-lethal or lethal?
She's still trying to stick to what Lamora said.
Okay.
So I would say she hit him with like the blunt end of the blade. So instead
Yeah.
of like when she swung down to hit him in the head, instead of hitting him with the the
The hook
part of the
itself, he's
sickle,
just
she
like
hit him with the bottom.
backhand him basically
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, she hit him
Just-
with like the pommel of it, just like bang, knock the fuck out.
It's like when you hit someone with a pipe, it's just a ding, and it just knocks his ass out.
Yeah.
All right, you knock him out.
And I'll use my second wind.
Yeah, I'm just
Or
gonna
not
very
second wind, I'll use my
quickly
action surge.
just move it out of the
So
way
I-
so I can put the mark on him.
I use my action surge and grab this guy too, because fucking get out of my way.
So you're grabbing or are you hitting him?
Hitting him. I'm gonna try and knock him out too.
Okay, go ahead. I don't think this one will have advantage.
19.
Doesn't matter.
Go
Go ahead, roll that damage. Sweet, roll the bean footage. 12.
6. Or 12. Oh, no. Wait, what?
It's total of 12. It's doing slashing damage twice for some reason.
Why did it?
It's not rolling
Twice.
the damage with advantage, is it? Or adding it together?
It shouldn't have. It's only 6 damage. I don't know why it rolled it twice. Like on my end, it shows just the one roll. I don't know why it popped up twice in there.
I don't know. Rolled with yeah, I have no idea. Couldn't tell you.
Also, I put sneak attack. Because Frank is there.
Yes.
Yeah. 3, so 9 damage total.
Alright, this one will not knock him out unless you want to keep the 12 from earlier. Because it will knock him out.
I mean, are you gonna let me keep the 12?
Until we figure out the problem, sure.
Yay!
So you will knock him out cleanly as well. Both of these orcs are now knocked out.
Frank, having no idea that rune was in these bushes, she just hops out, quickly dispatches both of the enemies assaulting him, and it's just like, okay, time to go.
He kind of knew you were there because he heard your voice, but like had no idea you were so close, and he just kind of like blinks and it's like, whoa, okay, following you.
She's just like gonna grab him by the scruff of his neck. It's like, okay, time to go. Little Spitfire.
He's gonna struggle because that scares him.
Big woman grabbing me, how dare.
Okay. And then I went from here to there, like 20. I will bonus action dash. Go from here. This, not that far. Oh wait, if I dash, that would make it 60 feet, right?
Dash would require an action of yours. But I think you can you dash as a bonus action? Or is it
Yeah,
just-
because I've got cunning action, or whatever the hell it's called. Ghost pointed it out earlier, but I forgot that was a thing. So.
Okay, so it's dash and hide, not just hide.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would be 60 feet, right?
Yes.
So I can drag Frank with me this far.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't like whatever that just was.
Frank's good with you.
Frank has just been reminded just how scary the spider lady is.
So he's like here or like kind of there, I guess.
Yeah, he's with her. That's all that matters.
Okay.
She would have put him down when they got over here because now he's out of like immediate danger zone and she can see friends.
All right.
But yeah, that is my turn, and now I must go.
Bye.
Good night, Nebby.
Night night, guys.
All right. Well, that is Rune's turn. Clover, you are still on Anicia's back. Do you want Anicia just to bring you a bit closer to the rest?
Yes.
All right.
Onward, Silver. Let's go.
Yeah, they can make it just like right in front of Lumora without even dashing. Lumora, you watch as a huge, and I mean huge ass elk with Clover on its back just rolls up in front of you.
I noticed the flowers on it. That's Anicia.
That's it. That's her tramp stamp.
That's her cutie mark right
That's
there.
her. That's her pony mark.
Well, what we said, looking at Lamora, what do you want me to do?
Moira's just kind of like standing there. She's like, we need to get in and get the orc chief, knock him out, and take him back to the bounty board. That's the plan.
Is the pig still a problem?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Nah,
And
I put a tranquilizer in its butt. I don't know.
I told you it was something. I don't know. Well, can I get a minute? The color scratches the top of his head, and like I'm pretty notoriously bad at stealthing. Jingles his chainmail a little bit.
Lamora just kind of like nods and jingles her own chainmail, like, yeah.
Yeah. Problems.
I have a question.
Yeah.
How tall is the elk compared to the fence?
Huge creatures. Let me pull up the size comparison because that is a good question. D&D creature sizes. Huge creatures are between 16 and 32 feet tall.
So it's taller than the fence.
Probably.
Or at least as tall.
How tall is a giant elk?
Our antlers above the line of the fence.
Do you think we could have Anicia throw us over the fence? Buck us over
Have
the
her
fence
jump
real
over
quick?
the fence.
We could have her jump over the fence, yeah.
I'm gonna
I think we
say
have her
it's
jumping.
sitting at that like 25-foot range. For some reason, it's trying to say like, oh yeah, it's 7 feet tall, but 7 feet tall would mean it's a medium creature, and this is a huge creature. So
So what Lamore's hearing
megafauna.
is we are getting on Anicia's back and we are fully doing this over the
We're
fence.
fully jumping over the fence. You know, on a goose, essentially.
Lamore's gonna start climbing up. Well, hi ho, Anicia, let's go.
funnily enough, it is Lamore's turn afterwards. So
Yeah. Clover did a free action, asked a question, and that was my turn.
The angel and
Um,
the devil.
I was about to say Angel and Devil are here.
Lamore, I guess, climbs up onto the horse with her movement. I'm gonna look toward. Can we see over the fence on the by this height, or no?
Not over the fence yet because you guys are, there's trees and stuff behind you. But if you were to, I'm gonna say Anicia will move on the next turn, just so when Corgi's here, she can begin moving her character more. Because the elk has used its movement, and I was combining it with Clover's turn. So
Do I see Rivet?
I think you could see Rivet now, especially since you're much higher up.
Okay, Lamora's gonna kind of call over to Rivet and go, "We are going to capture the general. We are going to jump the fence." Rivet, do you respond?
Rivet's
With
just looking
any,
at y'all wide-eyed. Rivet's just looking out wide-eyed as y'all just casually hop over into this area in which it's stated.
They haven't hopped yet. They're still in front of
Yeah,
the tree where you are. They're still on this side.
That's why I said Lamora calls out to Rivet to say, "We are going to hop over the fence." And is there any news that you want to bear over to us?
Bear over.
Say, oh, that's a bad idea. Don't do it.
Yeah,
How many more are there?
Holds up a finger of one, and he makes a big gesture.
Lamora makes a big gesture to Anicia.
I would like to say that Lumora and not Clover, god damn it. Rivet, you guys are able to talk. So you don't have to do the gestures if you want. You can just explain if it'd be
I don't
easier.
know if there's people nearby or not because these tents haven't made a shuffle. That's why he's not talking.
No, he makes a big gesture, like big, none but big. And Lamora just looks at Anicia and goes and just nods, like, "Yeah, this is a big elk."
Okay.
For my turn, though, I shall cast Sanctuary on Anicia.
Okay. So.
And that's not concentration.
Mm-hmm.
I could do one more thing. That's a bonus action. I don't have the thing. Action. A bonus action. I will cast Sanctuary on Anicia, which makes it harder for people to hit her. And as my fourth, I'll do a fourth level and poke Clover and cast Death Ward. So if you die, you immediately come back. You have another chance, and it doesn't waste your little thing, cause you.
Cause you.
May whatever god you believe in guide you. Protect you from murder. That's my turn.
Okay. Frank. What we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap up this round and then we will stop and then continue next week. Okay?
Okay.
Make a note.
So we will have Frank left and then Rivet and then Jerry.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna stop here.
Yeah, we'll do you, then Rivet, then Jerry, and then we'll stop. So it'll be the top of the round with Rune next.
Okay.
When we start back.
So Frank, he can't see anything. Rune just dragged him over here. He can't see these guys.
No.
He can't see shit.
No, the only thing he really saw was the light source right there.
Yeah.
Where there is a guy who doesn't look dead but just unconscious, knocked out.
So let's say Rune can see up to 60 feet, right? In the
Rune
dark.
can see up to 60 feet, yes.
So could I be like hey, do you see anything up here within your dark vision?
She would not.
What do your spider's eyes see?
Okay. So if she doesn't see anything and Frank has no idea what else to do, he's probably going to yeah, how far can he go? I think he's going to move next to this guy and then just kind of peek into the camp to see if he can see anything in the lights, like any shapes or movements.
Hmm. No. But as you move over here, you can immediately, like, as you begin to like step over to where the light is, you can hear not so much like a hissing of an animal, but like someone hissing out at you from somewhere in the dark, like, no, don't go back, go back.
Uh,
Like as you like step, I'd say like right here or so. So like you don't like,
okay.
you get like 10 feet back.
So, do I have a general idea of where that's coming from?
Somewhere over in like this general area,
Is
but
it Jerry?
it is Jerry.
Okay.
It's Jerry hissing at you
Um,
like, no, don't.
um,
Would you
I'm
like
gonna
to
be like,
try and make a
why?
perception roll to see him?
Yeah.
Okay, make me a perception roll.
Oh, that's not good. What do I add to that? Oh, uh, it's a 6.
A 6. Going with your passive of 12, you can just barely, thanks to like the licking of the light coming off of the flames, see like maybe a leg or something kind of in the dirt hidden up against the wooden spikes, and he kind of trailed that up so you can see what looks like the outline of a hand, and he will kind of point upwards. Do you look up?
Yes.
You begin to look up. You see like the wooden fences with the giant wooden pikes and spikes sticking out of it, kind of as like a weird barricade. And then you notice somewhat behind it, there's like just a small enough platform that you can faintly see it, and what looks like a mound of clothes on top of it.
What is that?
You will see the hands kind of make the motion of like someone pulling back and releasing.
Okay. Frank nods. Um, so, and he moved for like 30 feet, so he has
30. Yeah.
10 feet of movement. Um, and this is peeking over the wall, right?
Yeah, like just barely enough that it's not like covered by the wall, but it's not, and not enough for like the clearest shot in the world. Especially from, your lower size and whatnot. Because you got to
What are
remember
you trying to
these.
say?
I'm saying because these walls are like, 25 feet up in the air.
Okay. Hold on. I
Like
think I
it's
have
good to
something.
keep in mind for like how tall something might be.
I think I have a thing for this. Um, so, okay, hold on.
Curious about something.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
What's that?
I got curious. I'm
Oh.
like, how tall is a helicopter? Anicia is bigger than some helicopters right now.
Oh.
DCF
Okay.
is a helicopter at
Uh,
this point.
Helicopters can range anywhere between 18 to 33 feet tall.
Okay. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a line. Okay. So I have a question for you, Mello.
Uh-huh.
As part of my elemental stance,
Mm-hmm.
I can go. I can cast the Control Flames cantrip.
Okay.
Or sorry, I can cast Produce Flame,
Right.
and cast it as a bonus action. And I can um I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me. So if Jerry is telling me that this pile of clothes is like a sniper, and I
Yeah.
know it's a creature, would I be able to like make a ranged attack and try to hit it with this?
I will say yes, but you have to do so at disadvantage. Because again, like I said before, especially due to your size, you do not have much of a clear shot.
Alright. What how do I determine the hit DC for a
So
ranged
is
spell?
when it says throw flames, like control produce flames, does it have an attack function?
Attack function?
Like does it say it deals damage?
Yes.
Okay. Does it stay anywhere for that damage that it needs a saving throw of some sort, or does it need to be rolled to hit?
No, it says make a ranged spell attack.
Okay. Let me look real quick. You choose magical flame. Not control. It's do you not have access to produce flame?
I do. If you go to features and traits.
Yeah, I was trying to see in your spells if it would be listed. It is not listed,
Oh, no,
which
not as
is
simple.
which means I need to go through and put that in for you. Okay.
So, well, everything, if you go to features and traits and then click on elemental stance in bold, everything
Yeah.
is in there.
No, I know. I mean, like, I have to go edit the subclass itself so I can, through modifiers and
Okay.
stuff, make it so you have the spells. Because it looks like the person who did this did not do all the extra work that comes with putting in a fucking subclass, such as giving you. Oh, God, I hate subclasses so much. So,
So, um,
it's fine. It's fine. So, uh, you. It's produce, correct?
yes. Oh shit, it's a snippier.
It's a sniper. I apologize, everyone, that it's taken so long. Um, doing so ends the spell. When you cast, so you would just need to make a dexterity roll. So
Okay.
similar to like
So,
how you're using if you were to use a bow or something.
okay. So I roll a d20 and add my dexterity
Yeah,
to it? Okay. And my proficiency or just dexterity?
just dexterity for this.
Okay. Well, that's not gonna work. Uh, that's a 9.
Yeah, that will not hit, and that was at disadvantage.
Oh no, I didn't even roll for disadvantage. I'm just that's fine. Okay, well, that didn't work. That's fine. Um, that was a bonus action.
Yeah.
So, I guess he is just going to back up towards Jerry
So like,
and you
can you
take
move
the
now?
hide action. Oh, good question.
Because you used 30
Yeah.
of your feet to get over here.
Okay, no, I can only go there. Thank you. Um,
I was gonna say
I'll
you could
back up.
dash, but then you wouldn't get you wouldn't get to hide.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take the hide action. Or yeah.
Uh, sure. I gotta double check something on the hide action. Um, okay, roll me a stealth check.
12.
12. All right. I will reveal the result. You basically just kind of like fall to the ground, like try to press yourself as low to the ground as you can.
Yep. Sure.
Okay. Um, and is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
All right, Rivet, it is your turn. Well, you're in your gazer's turn.
Uh, I have to do a thing. How far does these branches lead out?
Just enough to get over the walls, not any further into the camp.
Enough to get over the walls?
Just enough for you to be able to drop down like right along the walls.
How far down is it?
25 feet.
I tie a rope to the branch.
Okay.
Ew.
Um, I don't know. I think there's supposed to be a roll for like, using rope and everything to make sure you do it properly. Just make me a sleight of hand check to see how well you can secure the rope.
EDPR is a bitch and refresh my shit. There it goes.
You got good sleight of hand.
Amazing sleight of hand.
Yeah. You got a +6 to that shit.
Survival is higher, but I do have a decent sleight of hand.
15's not bad.
You rolled a persuasion check.
You did roll a persuasion check. You want me to roll it for you?
So let's just add 3 to it.
Yeah, because it's +6. So 18. 18 total. Yeah, you're able to take your rope, tie it on the branch, kind of have it help drop you down.
No, I don't tie it. I
Uh-huh.
talk the rope into tying itself for me.
I'm sorry, you're tossing the tied end of the rope forward?
I talk the rope into tying itself for me as
Oh my.
I'm making the knot.
You go ahead and tie the rope and you get down. Now you're on the feet. I will say that didn't use your movement, but it did take up one of your actions.
It's okay, I have bonus actions to attack and stuff.
I know. I'm just telling you that you used your action to do this, but you do have your movement as well.
Do. I like to sneak.
All right, roll me stealth.
I'm infinitely worse at.
8. All right, you begin in your mind sneaking around. Where are you going?
5, 10, 15, 20. What do I see? I'm a little bit more in here. What do I see?
With 60 feet of dark vision, you can see. Would probably honestly just be better to Measure origin to edge.
That would be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, probably better if I just do the center.
If it just casts sonar, it's fine.
I'm gonna say this is fine. What you can see as you're sneaking in here is immediately as you drop down, there's a good couple of like little lines where skins are being tanned and hung out to dry, likely after being just peeled off of some animals that have been hunted. Some of them don't exactly look like animal fur, but you know it's fine. We won't question it. It's fine. Um, Immediately in front of you, because that's what I'm mostly going to describe, because that's what I would imagine your character would mostly be seeing. You would see, you know, the back end of the tents and whatnot. You would see, I think this is, yeah, like a smaller, kind of like more community, just to sit down and chat kind of mini tent. Not so much like, oh, this is where people live. You can see some logs being used as like seats for the fires around you. Some more stumps here and there being used. And directly ahead of you what looks to be some sort of guard tower, but you can't see up to the top. You can just see like a good part way up it.
Mm-hmm. I don't see anybody still.
Nobody's in your vision. I think you still have
Take
10.
my action to get Jerry on the phone.
I would say no, that'd be a free interact with object action, but it did you remember you used your action in order to do the rope. And also I think you still have 10 feet of movement left. All right, you go ahead and call him, and as he
Try and move to
picks
right here.
okay. Now you get a bit more like vision of like the fire. You can see what looks like some animal skulls, a humanoid like skeleton just kind of littering around the place. If I do this just for a line because it's not as much of a headache inducer, that's not what I was trying to do. Um yeah, okay, cool. Let me move to GM layer. You do see two orcs, but they don't look right. The two orcs you see kind of like straight ahead of you are sitting on either side of where that blood trail that you originally saw comes from. The almost mangled, deformed body of some sort of elfish creature just from the ears that you could faintly see. They look to be feasting on it, almost cannibalistic like. The bodies of the orcs themselves seem odd to say the least. It's a bit hard to tell from here, especially because of how dark vision works. You know, it's not like perfect vision exactly, but you can tell something's off about them.
Harry, pick up the fucking stove.
As he picks it up, he's like very much a low whisper, like, what?
The two orcs were into the camp where I said the body was. They're
Yeah.
eating it. It don't look right.
Yeah, well, I got some news for you, bud. Are you in the camp?
Yes, I'm in a fucking camp. Where the fuck are y'all?
I'm on the outside, keeping the sniper distracted. The one trained probably looking at you now.
Do I see the sniper?
No. No, you don't. All you see is what looks like a guard tower base. You don't see anything upperwards.
What's the movement on my beholder?
30 flying.
Pretty flying. Can it get to the sniper tower?
It can not. It can get as far as like the street trunk.
If I told it to take the dash action and tackle it, could it?
I would say so, but it does require its speed to fly upwards, and it would still need to fly up about 15 feet in order to get to the top.
That's fine. I told it to go tackle the sniper.
All right, so it begins.
Oh no, it's in the tower. I just say go to the tower and tackle it.
So it moves 30 feet up here. It'll begin to go up about 15 feet, and it moves over here. And that would end your turn, because it obviously the gazer takes his turn after yours. We're going to move to Jerry, who is on the ground. Jerry's seeing, or at least hearing, what sounds like some weird floating creature begin kind of like hovering, and the whooshes of it is going to immediately make a break towards. He can move up to 55 feet. That'd be 20. That'd be 35. Okay. Jerry's going to come over here, from the hiding. Frank, you see him come out. He looks like he's about to like grab you so he can help move you out of the way more. Do you resist?
Not one bit. I reach my arms up.
You reach your arms up. You just feel like the really strong grasp of him just yoink you up, begin moving you. He doesn't like go all the way, but he will like kind of go behind where Rune is and place you down more so like in this tree area. And you can see him begin like immediately looking over you, making sure you're okay, like you haven't gotten like hurt too badly. He can immediately see that you have been somewhat hurt by the great axes. How much damage have you taken?
Um, yeah, I've taken a total of 12 points of damage.
Yeah, 9. I think was it 8 plus 4 or 9 plus 4? I think 8 and 4,
8
right?
plus 4.
Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
12. Does he have anything on him that he can do to help out? He actually does. He will reach into his bag, pull out a small red potion vial, and he will hand it to you for you to be able to take.
Okay.
And
Can
Oh,
I
yeah.
do I drink it now or on my turn?
we'll wait till your turn. Just make a note. Just make a note that he handed you a small vial of a potion.
Okay.
And that is where we're going to call it. We will start up next session, top of the round with Rune. Hopefully, we will have Miss Corgi here to accompany us. Maybe, hopefully, we shall see. Thank you, you guys, for coming on to be able to do the official comeback for the Tuesday game.
Thank you for the session.
Wow.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Bye.